Well. Back again. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dice Friends. My name is Adam. This is Beej.
Hello.
We have Paul on tech.
Hello.
And today, we are continuing our Lone Wolf Choose Your Own Adventure series playthrough with book number 4, The Chasm of Doom.
All right.
Mark that one on your map, you know? Where is it? It's right here.
Yeah.
Damn, why'd you call it The Chasm of Doom? I know I'm saying chasm, okay?
Yeah.
Before everybody gets upset, okay? And just know I'm allowed to say chasm because of your support over on our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. A couple of bucks a month goes a very long way in supporting us and what we do around here. We have many things, many moving parts. So if you like one of those things or a couple of those, if you hate this and you like the other stuff, that's cool. You don't have to, but every bit goes very far.
No need to punish everybody else for the thing that you don't like.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah, it's like, I hate that guy, but I'm not going to punish the rest of them for it. Also, we have a store at store.loadingreadyrun.com where you can go and buy merchandise. We have playmats and dice bags and dice. Do we have dice?
We don't have dice.
Okay,
We
we
don't
have
have
no
dice
dice.
bags. We don't have dice vaults or dice trays. We have some hoodies. We have some card sleeves.
Playmats?
There are some playmats that are en route. Yeah.
They're en route.
Yeah.
It's okay. I got saved. Also, this show, specifically Dice Friends, is brought to you by our friends over at Dragon Shield. You can go and buy a bunch of stuff from them, including these dice trays, which
Yeah.
are very cool. We used them for the vampire campaign many moons ago now.
It's like a whole companion thing for players.
Yeah, they're very cool. I like them. They're lightweight. They're nice. They
Smell pretty good.
They smell good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's important. So if you go to Dragon Shield and specifically use our code LRRMTG, you get about 5% off, which I know doesn't feel that big. But if you're going to buy something from there anyway, it lets them know that we sent you, and that's more important than anything else. The money doesn't matter to us.
Yeah,
It's
and it
more
shouldn't
just
matter to you.
It shouldn't matter to you unless you're trying to save the 5%. Then it does matter. So really, you're probably using that code because the money does matter.
Yeah.
And you're trying to get that 5% off, brother.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, cool. I think that's everything. If you're watching on Twitch, Young Prime, Young Follow, hello, welcome. Thank you for making it. Also, remember that if you're watching on Twitch, it is September. So it is very important that I think it's gifting subs is much cheaper, and also your own sub is cheaper.
Yeah, especially if you're a new subscriber, I think there's a 25% off or something, and then and then also I think if you do like a 3-month or a 6-month subscription, you get a discount as well. So lots of cool stuff.
Yeah, and if you're watching on YouTube, I am amazed at your patience at making it this far into the video. Thank you. You should be applauded. I just think that's impressive.
Yeah.
Some people just like turn something off. You know?
You hit the button and then you're like, we got what, 3 ads for this?
Yeah.
Jesus.
They get the ad roll and they're like, I'm out.
No, 47 seconds. F this.
Yeah. So congratulations on making this far. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff, algorithm, etc., etc. You can also become a YouTube member on our page, and that's just like a Twitch subscription, but you're a member instead of a subscriber. So whichever one you would prefer to be.
Yeah. Want to call yourself something?
I'd rather be a member than a sub.
Yeah.
You know.
Fair. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, different people like
That's
it in
true.
different ways.
Yeah. You know. So, question for the class. Who remembers what happened last time?
It wasn't even like was it a month ago? It was like. It
was like a month. Yeah.
Jesus.
My brain I have no idea. I remember.
It was August.
Yeah. Damn. Really?
Yep. August the 2nd.
Jeez, man.
It was August the 2nd.
So a little over a month ago. I do remember that there was a guy that betrayed the kingdom who apparently it was a very big deal. He was like an advisor to the king.
Yep.
I can't even remember his name. And we were all supposed to be very upset that this guy betrayed us. And I was like, I don't remember ever mentioning this guy at any point.
Right.
And so he stole a staff from the kingdom and pieced out and mind controlled a barbarian horde. And he was plotting in the icy lands of
Cult.
Yeah.
Yes, the Caverns of Cult.
Yeah. The Cultarians or whatever. So we marched in there. We had 2 Sherpas with us. We promptly abandoned into the wilds and fell down a hole, and then wandered around a dungeon for a while, encountered a few monsters, and then found the staff. And then the guy summoned a Cthulhu monster.
Yeah.
Which we blasted with our laser sword.
Yeah.
And then there was another wizard who we helped, and he was like, "Don't worry, I can teleport us out." And I was like, "Hey, but what about the Sherpa?" And then we teleported out, and that was it.
Yep.
So I think those Sherpas are still out there. Or they're dead.
Yeah, or they're dead. And they seem smarter than us. Like, I assume maybe they know how to take care of themselves.
Well, he's gone.
Yeah.
They're eating, like, ice berries and shit.
I figure after like 2 days, they're like, he's not coming back. Let's just go home.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, you wake up in the morning, you're like, where's the monk?
Yeah.
You're like, you see which way he went? They're like, no, I don't know.
You go outside, there's no footprints. It's like, oh, F this for a treat. I'm going back to the boat.
I guess we wait for half a day and then we decide what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So. That's pretty much it. If this is your first time watching us, just know the whole point of doing these books is just to play through them. This actually series has been great. There's been no instant deaths.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we haven't turned to a single thing and be like, yeah, the Yeti grabs you and crushes your head and you fucking die. And they're like, damn, okay, my bad. And then we just usually flip back. We do time stone, and then we reverse back into the state we were before, and then we continue on. Combat, we don't really do. I think the combat's pointless. It's just...
Well, we want to win it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless there's something sort of interesting about the combat, where it's like, oh, if you beat it, do this. But if something else happens, do this. Then sometimes we'll mess with that. But
usually just says you fight the thing and there's nothing else. If you win the combat, turn to X. Yeah. But there's never like a choice, like if you win or lose.
It's like, well, what happens if I lose? You're dead. That's what happens if you lose.
But there are some great moments that involve picking random numbers.
Yes.
Yes.
And so for that, we've got a handy dandy random picking number page. I know you're probably thinking to yourself, but Adam, it's 2025. Why not use a dice? Because this is funny.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's actually not that funny, but it's different.
I like it a lot. Yeah.
So I don't think I can rightfully call this funny, but it's different, okay? And it lets me close my eyes and do this.
Yeah.
So
I do like the idea that it's like, because it's 2025, we have the technology of dice.
We can use dice.
At long last.
It's like, doesn't bro know you can use dice? So I'm like, no. We don't have dice up here in Canada.
No.
Nope. Despite the name. No dice.
We use all those tiny cubes to make igloos.
Gotta keep
everything that I reference about, like, oh, why don't you do that in Canada? Like, well, we use that to make an igloo. Like, that's every single thing. It's like, do you have paper money? It's like, no, we put that in our igloos.
Yeah, we use that as the mortar for our igloos. Actually, we have Canadian Tire money. We don't need actual money.
And now the other thing is, this is the fourth book. We did do the third one during the subathon. So if you missed that, sorry about that. But we sort of did it.
We snuck one in.
We sort of did it in a different way. We weren't sure whether we were going to do the third book or whether we were going to do a different book, but we ended up doing the third book of this series.
Yeah.
So,
it is up there.
It is up on our YouTube channel. Heather has been working through the subathon stuff and putting that up online. So that's all up on the LRRTT YouTube channel if you want to check it out. But you don't really need to know. You don't really need to know what happened. We certainly don't remember it very well.
Catch me in the back.
That is a joy to, like, yeah.
Want to smell?
Absolutely. Let me do a hit from the bottom.
And
that's good too.
Bottom's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, shout out to I forget the name, but the person who sent us these sort of nice hardcover edition versions of the book.
The notes in the box, and sorry, we're streaming.
We think that we said something last time.
We did.
Yeah, we did. We shouted them out. There was another note that we had to open for mail time.
Yeah.
So we're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
We did get these early, so. All right. The way that the pregame works is we have a variety of special powers, but now we get to pick another one because we successfully completed the last book. The ones that we don't have are currently camouflage, hunting, healing, mind shield we have, mind blast we don't have. And Mind Over Matter we have. So it's like there's like 4 things, basically.
I'm surprised we don't have. I thought we had already gotten Mind Blast.
No, because we weren't really doing any combat.
That's true.
So I was like, nah, Mind Blast is out, bro.
Right.
I think it's hunting or camouflage. I'm going to take camouflage.
All right. Yeah, I'm into it.
Wait, don't we have hunting for... Isn't the hunting one the one that you don't have to...
Oh, I have
eat?
hunting. You're right.
Yeah.
I have hunting. So it's camouflage or
healing,
some other
or
garbage.
Mind Blast.
Healing is whatever.
I like the ones that like open up new avenues of...
Yeah.
And maybe camouflage will let us sneaky hide stuff.
I know there was a few times last book that it was like, do you have camouflage? I was like, no.
Yeah,
I'm not a coward.
Then you stick out like a sore thumb. Camouflage. This discipline enables a Kai Lord to blend with his surroundings.
Yeah. Also, Paul will have a handy dandy guide. Watch along. Yeah.
So I've got the digital version. Sometimes there are slight discrepancies between the digital version and the printed version. We'll see how that goes.
There was somebody mentioned to me that they had like a collection of every single Lone Wolf series newsletter.
Oh, really?
Like an archive. Of
from
them.
like the fan club. Or
Yeah, the fan club newsletters all kept.
Sick.
You know?
That's awesome.
Which is fun. I think that's hilarious. It's like you kept the patch notes for your book. Like, that's so funny.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
They should actually like publish a zine of all of them put together. Into
I think that's what they were saying. I think
Okay.
there's like a published, like something has been published
An
all
omnibus.
together, like, yeah, in a book or whatever.
That's cool.
So funny. All right, are we all ready? Has everybody got their water or whatever they need? You chilling? I don't think there's anything. I don't think they give us any equipment, it says here. I look, because usually they're like, yeah, there's like a little bit where they're like, yeah, because you're the lone wolf, you get to do this or that. But it doesn't look like that is it.
Equipment. You get the map,
Oh yeah.
badge of rank, tunic, and a pouch.
Oh
of
yeah, we got a
gold.
pouch of gold.
How much gold? Do we say that we lost all our previous? Like, do we start with new gold?
If you've successfully completed previous Lone Wolf adventures, you may add the sum to the total of any crowns you may already possess.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I have 19 gold currently.
Nice.
So now, instead of rolling a dice, I do this.
You missed.
Beej, what did I say about pointing out mistakes that
I'm
I
not
make?
gonna
Huh?
say it. No, I'm just. I was hoping you weren't gonna open your eyes until it actually happened.
What about this?
Okay.
It's a 2?
It's a 2.
I'll take 12.
All right.
All right. So we go up to 31.
And
See,
you can
funny. Yeah. All right. I don't think we get to pick any new equipment. We don't really need any.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
still
bunch
have
of
a mace,
like
right,
you
or
can get like a
We have
weapon.
2 maces.
You can get like weapons and stuff, but I think you're pretty much already.
You have
Right.
2 maces and the sword.
Yeah.
The summer sword.
The sword just.
It just is a natural thing we can't lose.
Dude, I remember it was like the first book when we got the red pass.
Yeah.
Whatever. I thought I said red piss, and I was like, what is red piss? Dude.
Got an STD.
Yeah, you should.
What are we
should get
collecting?
that looked at.
Yeah, what's going on here? See, you came across a wizened old crone in the woods, and she gave you a jar of red piss.
Oh right, and remember, yeah, you got your 5 pancakes.
Oh yeah. I got a silver. Oh, the silver helmet, which gives me +2. We have a diamond.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy
We
shit!
found
I
a
forgot
diamond.
about that.
There's that blue triangle necklace. Remember
Yeah.
the Order of the Stars or whatever it is?
Yeah.
And then we got a bunch of healing potions. And
Because yeah,
pretty much
there's certain items that do actually carry over between books. It's like, do you have this item? Then do something cool.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
which
And
we haven't
sometimes-
had happen one time.
Sometimes they don't.
Yeah. I'm going to be really mad. Remember that scroll we lost just randomly in the
Oh,
first
yeah,
book?
that we have no
I'm going to be
idea.
real mad when we get to the last book. I'm like, if you have the scroll from the front, I'm like, damn it!
Right, because we got that scroll and then we like fell down a thing or something
Yeah.
that made us lose all our stuff.
Yeah.
Right, because we lost our backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't know what the scroll even does. 'Cause
No.
it was just like, you
didn't
acquired
read
the
it.
scroll, and it's like, don't read it. And it's like, okay. You want to be a surprise when you're nearly dead.
I will read the recap just because.
Yeah.
Everyone can.
Oh,
all
the,
right.
the blue triangle necklace is different from the order, the pendant of the order of the whatever.
Oh, okay. Well,
Whatever.
we still have a blue triangle necklace.
Yes.
All right. In the northern land of Summerland, for centuries it had been customary for its people to send gifted children to the monastery of the Kai. There they developed their special talents under the tutelage of the Kai and were taught the disciplines of their noble ancestors. You are Lone Wolf, and you are now the last of the Kai of Summerland. 4 years ago, your beloved homeland was invaded by the ancient enemy of your people, the Dark Lords of Helgadad. Their initial attack devastated the Kai Monastery. All of your brave warrior order were in attendance for the feast of Feymarn, the celebration of the first day of spring. You were the sole survivor. I do need to point out that we were picking sticks in the woods, and everyone else was partying, and they died.
Yep.
So
that'll show them.
yeah, really. Giving into the excess of human, you know what I mean? The debauchery, and we were the only monk to really stay strong.
That's right, yeah.
Weren't you
We weren't
picking,
being punished. No.
Yeah, weren't you picking sticks because you were being punished?
No! Shut up, Paul.
But it's a very, very like horror movie thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like the people who are having fun get killed first.
Dude, that's a Disney movie. That's like the one person gets banished because they did something wrong to miss the big thing that they've been looking forward to all year, and then some tragedy happens and they're the last one left and they gotta stop Bowser or whoever it is.
Yeah.
You know? That happened to Mario, right?
Yeah,
You got banished to the woods to pick up sticks,
exactly.
and the Mushroom Kingdom got annihilated by Bowser, and he was the last one.
It's like, well, I guess you better crawl in some pipes. Like,
Yeah, crawl those pipes, you dumbass. You made a perilous journey to Holmgard, the capital of Summerland, where King Olmar sent you upon a desperate quest for help. Your mission was fraught with great dangers and great urgency, for Summerland was being swiftly overrun. Dark Lord agents were abroad, seeking to kill you at every opportunity, but your skill and determination crushed their evil aims. You returned to Holmgard at the head of a great fleet of allies. Oh yeah, allies, and you destroyed Dark Lord Zagarna, the enemy leader, before the gates of Holmgard itself. Much of Summerland was ruined during the invasion. The rich farmlands were laid waste, and many towers and villages were razed?
Yeah.
Razed to the ground. But the Summerlending are a tough and resilient people. They were undaunted by the enormity of the task that lay before them. They set about the rebuilding of Summerland with such vigor and determination that now the scars inflicted by Dark Lord Zagarna, Zagama? God,
I know, right? We keep stumbling over this, yeah.
It's Zagama.
Okay.
And his mighty army are few and barely noticeable. For the crucial part that you played in the great victory, the king bestowed upon you the rank and title of Fry Earl of Summerland. It is a rare honor for one so young. The ruins of the Kai Monastery and much of the surrounding lands are now Fryland, under your protection.
All right.
The Frylands.
Nice.
Ruinon is a remote mining province far to the south of Summerland, nestling between the sullen peaks of the Duracrag and Mocken Mountains. The people of this region have long prospered from their toil in the ore-rich mines, living and enjoying their wealth under the protection of their liege lord Baron Venelund. The gold and gems that are mined in the Ruinon provide an important source of revenue for Summerland. The heavily guarded convoy of wagons that leaves the province and makes the difficult journey north to the capital are a regular monthly occurrence. This routine has rarely been broken in living memory. However, it has now been over a month since all contact with Ruinon ceased. Ooh. King Ulnar dispatched a troop of 100 of his elite guard cavalry to investigate the unusual silence and to locate the whereabouts of the missing convoy. Their commanding officer, Captain Duval, was ordered personally to report to the king as soon as contact was made, but he and his soldiers have not returned. They too have disappeared without a trace. Fearful of the fate which may have befallen the convoy, the province, and the captain's troopers, King Ulnar has summoned you, Lone Wolf, to the citadel of Holmgard. Your quest is to find Captain Duval and his guards, discover what has happened to the missing convoy, and to lift the veil of mystery that now hangs over the remote province Ruinon. The king has also summoned a company of 50 border rangers,
Jesus.
all of whom are skilled in horsemanship and outdoor survival. He has ordered these soldiers to accompany you in the hope that, with your leadership, they may succeed where Duval's larger and more visible force has failed. As you and your rangers enter the Royal Armory to equip yourselves for the long ride south, you glimpse a black crow perched on a window ledge high above. It flies away, but not before a shiver has run down your spine. In Holmgard, the crow is a ill omen.
How should we have over under how long until all those 50 guys are gone for some reason and you're by yourself?
Well, look, Paul, I'm going to say right now, I'm not much of a leader.
No, yeah. All right.
Some of the decisions I make may come off as a little selfish. So I'm just prepping everybody well ahead of time that don't get too attached to my 50 border rangers. Okay?
Yeah.
I did like, all right, we'll send 100 guys and see what happened. So
Okay,
they didn't come
try
back.
50.
Okay, we'll send 50 guys this time.
Now, if they don't come back, do you send 25?
Yeah.
I hope so. God, please.
Which seems like kind of the opposite direction that you want to go.
Yeah. I'm like, why wouldn't you be like, I'm going to send 10 guys who are not members of my elite guard, but they're just people who can like look into stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. We're all caught up. We're all ready to play the book. For 3 days, you lead your brave company of border rangers across the lush plains of the Southland Marches on the first stage of your urgent mission. The flat, treeless fields surround you with a seemingly endless expanse of wheat, so high that even though you are in the saddle, it reaches well above your knees. Your horses seem to be swimming through a vast yellow sea that is only interrupted by an occasional track or group of isolated farmhouses. The Southerners welcome your sudden appearance, but you only make the briefest stops for food and rest, wishing neither to impose a burden on these good people nor alarm them with the purpose of your mission. At noon on the
50 guys roll into town.
I just imagine, there's like a little farmhouse and like knock, knock, knock. And you open the door and just like 50 guys, like, in The Life of Brian, right? There's just like dum, 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 dum. Just like 10 minutes of people running into or marching into the house.
That is a funny visual. You just open up your... There's us standing there, and there's 50 people. Can we stay here tonight?
It's like, it's more than live in this village. It's like you can all sleep in the barn. Okay, but don't touch my daughter.
Yeah, that's... At noon on the fourth day, you reach the pass of Moitura. Here, the plains give way to the broken foothills of the Derncrag Mountains. You soon reach a highway heading off towards the south, its surface cracked and full of potholes. Damn, even in this time, the city can't fix the potholes, huh? That's wild. This is the notorious Ruinon Pike. South of the pass, the Ruinon Pike crosses 100 miles of open territory known as Raiders Road.
Can't fix the roads, can't secure the roads.
Yeah. Damn, bro. Maybe you shouldn't send 100 elite guard just off into the... Maybe we should patrol the streets. Huh? Maybe we need to bring it a little closer to home.
Yeah.
It's like we can make the road safer, or we just call it Raider Road. And that's like part of,
That's a charm.
It's a tourist attraction now.
How much is it going to cost us to patrol the roads like this much? Just call it Raiders Road, man. Just if they're dumb enough to go on it, then whatever.
Exactly.
And we'll call it Pothole Road leading up to it.
Bandit tribes from the wildlands and Gyak war bands from the mountains of the west frequently ambush those who travel along the pike. The regular shipments of golden gems from the mines of Ruinon have sometimes yielded rich pickings to these merciless robbers. Point and flankers, you shout, and immediately the three groups of rangers peel away from the column and spur their horses to a gallop. You watch with pride as the expert riders take up their scouting positions to the front and sides of the company. It is late afternoon when a ranger scout approaches the company from the west. He points towards a distant craggy outcrop where a thin spiral of wood smoke betrays a hut hidden beneath an overhanging rock. If you wish to leave the highway and investigate the hut, turn to 160. If you decide to ignore the hut and continue your ride along the Ruinon Pike, turn to 273. Well, I'm going to go investigate the hut.
All right.
They can't just show it to me and then expect me to keep riding.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? It's not made of stone.
Nobody beats the hut.
Nobody beats the hut. An escort of 5 rangers accompanies you along the twisting narrow track that leads to the hut. The rough stone walls are covered with the damp moss into which is set a curious oval door. There are no windows. You have dismounted and are approaching the door when suddenly a man's voice calls from inside the hut. Come in, lone wolf. I've been expecting you. If you wish to open the door and enter the hut, turn to 84. If you choose to draw your weapon and kick open the door, that's a wild response.
It's like, okay.
At you! It's just... If I was one of the 5 with him, what the fuck? What? That's my boss.
Yeah, your buddy was expecting you. You're gonna go...
Decide to send your rangers into the hut ahead of you.
Wow.
Yes, I'm sending them in, brother.
Okay.
306? Yeah, you rangers can go in first. I'm not dealing with it. I'm too important. That's so funny. So I just look back at them. I'm like, you going first.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
All right, that looks dangerous. You guys go first.
Yeah. Your rangers push open the door with their swords and enter quickly. You hear a muffled voice, and then a ranger soon reappears at the door. It's safe, my liege, he says, and he stands aside to allow you to enter. Damn, it's finally nice to get a little bit of respect around here.
I know, right? God damn it, I'm 19 years old. I'm almost an adult. Or I am an adult.
Our character
I'm a grown-up now.
Our character is like 19.
At this point, I think he is, because wasn't he like 16 in like the first book?
I don't know, man. Yeah, he's young.
Yeah.
Like these hardened rangers are like, yeah, it's fine. There's nothing in this hut that'll hurt your pretty delicate fingers.
In the dim light of the interior, you see an old man seated at a table. The flickering glow of a log fire is all that illuminates this foul-smelling hovel. Yet it sheds enough light for you to see the clutter of charts and strange instruments that crowd the hut. The man slowly raises his gaze from a large crystal sphere and bids you to sit opposite him. You know my name, how? You ask warily. The stars foretold our meeting long ago, Lone Wolf, he replies, slowly passing his withered old hands around the sphere. He's just got a fucking orb in front of him.
I hope it's like floating
wait.
too, right?
Here he is.
Oh,
Oh, perfect! You nailed it.
yeah! Damn, he kind of looks like a fucking chimpanzee a little bit.
Does he look like it's like a helium, like he's holding it down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I let go, the orb will fly away.
Lies. That's black magic. It's like, watch.
Yeah. Be not alarmed by my knowledge, for I wish only to aid you. He produces a small scroll of parchment from within his robe, and he hands it to you. Upon the scroll is written the following verse.
Oh, he's gonna spit some bars.
Yeah, that's fucking bars, all right? Damn. When the full moon shines over the temple deep, a sacrifice will stir from sleep. The legions of a long-forgotten lord. When a fair royal maid on the altar dies, the dead of Mocking Gorge shall rise to claim their long-awaited reward. You ask the meaning of the curious verse, but the old man does not answer you. He seems to have fallen into a deep trance. You lean across the cluttered table to awaken him and are shocked to see that your hand passed straight through his body. Gradually, his image begins to fade until it disappears completely.
He's a hologram.
Just did the
Yeah.
fade away?
It's Tupac's hologram. He spit fire and he just faded away.
All those bars. Tupac, you're alive. Holy shit. You place a scroll in your pocket, mark it as a special item. Okay.
New scroll.
I'm hoping that like if you wait here for a minute or two, he'll like reappear and then be like, Lone Wolf.
Oh.
I saw you out there. Like he's just a
Attract mode?
It's just a recording that's been looping for like
Insert coin to receive scroll.
Or I just walk 3 feet and pull the curtain back and he's sitting there with a microphone.
Yeah. It's all Peppered's ghost.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you figured it out.
Unnerved by this strange encounter, quickly you leave the hut, pausing briefly to wipe away the cold sweat that has formed on your furrowed brow. You may wish to make a note that you have visited a hut on Raiders Road for future reference. Turn to 273. Well, the book's off to a banging start. Thank God. I feel like the last one wasn't very goofy.
Yeah.
Some of these have been very straight. A couple of these have been pretty straight and narrow. They're like, yes.
Although the last one had the like sort of dungeony stuff, which was fun.
Yeah.
The going through the different caves and things.
All right, I have made a note in here as well that says we have visited a hut on Raiders Road for future reference.
I just wish I do wish, like, I'm glad it doesn't have any like instant kills, but I wish it had more things like it did in the
the Fighting Fantasy.
Fighting Fantasy books. Like the classic one is the guy was trapped behind the door and I opened the door and it was a vampire and he bit my ass and it was like, bro, I just saved you. It's like, damn.
Yeah, they're just
Tough
like
luck.
50-50.
Yeah, but stuff like that is funny. You have ridden less than 5 miles when you see a group of wagons on the highway ahead. They are painted in a gaudy mix of bright colors and drawn by harnessed teams of oxen. A huge tasseled banner flies above the leading wagon, which bears the following proclamation. The famous Asagir players, troubadours to the imperial courts of Magnamund.
All right.
If you choose to stop to question the traveling minstrels, turn to 36. Okay, yep, 37.
Those
We're going.
faces.
Oh my god.
Do you have that picture?
Illustration overleaf. Yeah, I do. Oh, that's good.
Wow.
The guy on the right is got shadows and a few too many shadows on his face.
Yeah. Why is his mouth like that? Why is my man just? Oh.
He's seen some shit.
Yeah.
He's on some sort of like weird opium.
37. You signal for the driver to stop. The wagons halt, and a small moon-faced man dressed in a bright pink tunic throws open the rear door of the leading carriage. He shouts and curses at the driver as awkwardly he descends the ladder, pausing only to adjust the cummerbund that barely covers his huge stomach. Upon seeing your rangers, he lets out a strangled shriek and fumbles for a short sword hanging at his side. "Bandits! Robbers!" he cries, as he wrestles uselessly to free his sword from its ornate scabbard. A row of anxious faces appears at the wagon windows, but the looks of anxiety give way to expressions of delight when they recognize your summer-lending uniforms. "Calm yourself, Yesul," "Calm yourself, Yesul," shouts an elderly woman. "They are summer-lending rangers. They'll not steal your gold." Laughter ripples among the carriages as the little fat man suddenly unsheathes his sword with such force that he spins around and he falls clumsily to the ground. That's a fucking Disney character introduction.
Yeah. But you know this guy is going to be lethal.
Yeah.
Like it's all an act to put you off your guard.
"You must forgive Yesu," says the old woman. "He means you no harm. It is just that traveling raiders road has made him a nervous wreck." You question the old woman, asking her where the group has come from and to where they are destined. You learn that they are a troop of players and have journeyed many miles from their native land of Cloaca,
All right.
Cloaca,
Yeah.
far away in the east. They last played for the people of Eshnar, but it was a disappointing show. It seems that the town was as quiet as the grave. The few who did come to see them were a sad and sorry bunch. They are now bound for Holmgard, where they expect to find a bigger and more appreciative audience. "Light is fast fading," remarks the old woman. "Perhaps you and your company will camp with us tonight. We would deem it an honor and would be happy to entertain you with songs and dancing." You notice a hopeful look in the eyes of your soldiers as they await your decision.
We're on a mission, but we can let these vampires eat us.
God, she talks. I mean, I gave her the voice, but she sounds like a vampire. You know?
Yeah.
God, troop morale or sudden danger. I'll do this one. This is the one time for the boys. Okay.
Okay.
And if it turns out badly, there will be no more time. There'll be no more time.
There's nothing hard-bitten soldiers like better than regional theater.
All right, 182. This is the one time. They get one shot. It's like when you're playing a game online and you run across a Wi-Fi player and you give them one chance, and if the connection's bad, all Wi-Fi players have to suffer and you will never touch another one ever again.
Fair.
Yeah. It's just the same way with troubadours.
It's the way of mood, right? You're kind of like, okay, yeah.
The wagons are drawn into a circle, and you set up camp inside the protective wall. A ranger is posted to patrol the perimeter. The troubadours construct a small stage onto which strides Yesu. He calls for silence before announcing the title of their play, The Brave Warriors of Summerland, a choice that meets with the hearty approval of your rangers. Yeah. Hooray! Yay!
Right.
They wave their cups around. Yeah. During the performance, you notice something very odd. Not only is one of the actors using a real sword, but it is a type of sword only issued to officers of the Summerlending Cavalry. After the play, you approach the man to question him about the sword. He looks at you nervously and makes a dash for the darkness of the perimeter wagons. If you wish to give chase and have either the kind discipline of tracking or hunting, turn to 332. If you don't have any, you decide to let them go, blah, blah, blah. Why would you just let them go?
I know, right?
Like, if I'm the Friar Earl of Summerland, you know, and I say, hey, where'd you get that sword from? And somebody goes, oh, and just runs, I'm not just like, well, fuck.
Yeah. That's probably a normal thing.
Yeah, it's just a nice sword, brother. It's like, why are you spooking?
Answer me. That's all I want to know. Yeah.
All right,
Oops, my bad.
332. We're just all dropping stuff today. Although the wagons are shrouded in darkness, your Kai sense reveals to you the actor's hiding place. You climb the ladder at the rear of a large caravan, push open the door with your weapon, and enter. Turn to 222.
That's not your sword. I don't know you.
Let go of my purse. In the plush, candlelit interior of the caravan, you find the actor cowering beneath a blanket in the far corner. You flick the blanket aside and ask the petrified man to explain how he came to possess such a fine sword.
So he also has the Kai aspect of camouflage.
Yes, damn, who taught you? I bought it in Eschner, he stammers, his eyes wide with fear, from the innkeeper of the Pick and Shovel. He grasps the sword by the blade and offers it to you. If it's your sword I've unwittingly bought, I'm truly sorry. Here, please take it. You grip the brass hilt and examine it closely. There is no doubting that it is a Summerlending cavalry sword, but the inscription on the blade makes your heart miss a beat. Captain Ramir Duval, Kingsguard Regiment. They just put their name on the sword?
I guess you don't want to get them all mixed
It's like
up.
their mom putting their name on their shoes.
Yeah.
Dude, if you lose... Look, Duval, this is your third time in my smithy. If you lose another one, I'm going to lose it.
I'm going to stamp your name on it.
Put your name on it. And if you ever come to me with another, like, no sword...
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, and there's always, it's like, having like a Sharpie on your desk or something. You just be like, okay, look, everybody.
Yeah.
There was a sword right here.
Yeah.
That was my sword. Who took it?
If you don't tell me who took my sword, I'm going to burn the house down.
I like that it's like, if you wish to keep the sword, mark it on your thing. But there's like no actual, it's like, if you keep the sword, do this. If you don't keep the sword, do this. It's just, you can mark
it has to be a weapon. Yeah, I'll drop one of my maces for the weapon. Maybe it'll come in handy later.
Yeah.
Maybe Duval will be like, oh, great. And then he'll give me a handy.
Is this a
sword?
That's good.
There's always that. There's always that thing in like, in especially in like video game RPGs where you like find a really cool sword.
Yeah.
But it's an item, not a weapon.
Yeah.
You're like, what the? It's like a gold magic sword. I can't use it. No. This is just one for looking
it's a
at.
key item. Yeah.
You're delivering that to somebody. You are not good enough.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it, and then we go to 165. Okay, so I guess this might be a good thing.
As Sarah mentions, he's like, I'm sure the previous owner of this sword is alive and well. Like, we have some optimism here. It's like, we got to keep this to give it back to him.
Yeah, I'm sure he's alive. Not trapped in a horrible prison dimension somewhere.
If found,
Or just
please
buried in a
return
shallow
to-
grave. It's probably just that. My man's 2 feet deep.
I hope they at least marked it.
See his nose,
Yeah.
It's like, there
That
he
is
is.
a shallow grave.
Yeah. I'm sure he's fine.
Good God.
You return to the Troubadour stage in time to receive a meal that has been prepared by your host for you and your rangers. The steaming broth smells most appetizing. If you wish to accept the meal, turn to 319. If you decline the food, you must now eat a meal from your backpack or lose 3 endurance points. To continue, turn to 13. There's 2 different choices. Mm-hmm. That leads me to believe that the food is poisoned.
Usually they don't give you the option.
Yeah, they don't. I'm not eating, dude.
All right.
I have hunting too, so it doesn't matter.
That's
So,
true.
50 of my men are going to die, but I'll be fine.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to 13, dude. I am not eating that food. That's poisoned. Why would they ever give me a choice there?
Oh, they like put out this like big banquet, and you're like, I'm gonna have hardtack.
Yeah.
I'll eat some grubs under that log, please.
Yeah.
I'm good. The show finally comes to an end, and you make the necessary preparations for a good night's sleep. Shortly after dawn the next day, you and your company bid farewell to the traveling players and continue on your way to Ruinon. Pick a number from the random number table.
All right. we'll see later on if it's like if you ate the food, do something. If you didn't,
Shit your pants. Yeah.
6. If it's 5 to 9, turn to 25. Okay. If you shit your pants, unlucky. After journeying through the rich wheat fields of the Southland Marches, the view that lies before you now looks especially bleak and colorless. The landscape is flat and desolate, relieved here and there by a ragged copse of stunted fir trees or an occasional mound of broken gray earth. You are now on the fringes of the wildlands beyond the pass of Moitura. You cannot use the Kai discipline of hunting to fulfill meal requirements in this region of desolate wasteland. During the afternoon, storm clouds gather above the peaks of the Derncrag Mountains to the west, and the low roll of distant thunder warns of imminent rain. It is early evening when your scouts find the ruins of an old temple. It is situated less than a mile from the highway. If you wish to set up camp for the night in the shelter of the ruins, turn to 290. If you decide to avoid the temple and continue along the highway, turn to 141. Well, they keep giving me things to look at, so I'm just going to keep looking at things until something goes horribly wrong.
Old temples are always safe.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never gone to an old temple that hasn't been safe.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think I've ever been to an old temple. That's not true. I've been to the Vatican. That counts as an old temple, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit, that's cool.
Yeah, it was all right. I've seen bigger.
Bigger what?
I think I wrote that in their guest book. Yeah. I was like, it was okay. I've seen bigger.
You've seen bigger what?
Vaticans?
Vaticans?
Yeah. I just thought it was funny. I was like, how often are you going to say that, you know? Mm-hmm. Somebody might be leafing through that and be like, ha, that's funny.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? I might have gotten one person with that joke.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I care about, you know? Got one. The ruins are overgrown with weeds and roots, but still, you can make out the shape of the inner sanctum of the temple quite distinctly. The huge marble canopy is intact and will serve as an excellent shelter from the storm. As you tie your horse to a withered shrub, you glance up to see 2 men hiding beneath the canopy. They are dressed in long black robes. Uh-oh! Mm-hmm. You order them to come out and identify themselves, but they neither move nor answer your call. If you wish to signal your rangers to attack the ropes rangers, turn to 44. If you choose to try and capture them alive, turn to 102. If you decide to sheath your weapon and approach them with your hand extended in a gesture of friendship, turn to 78. I love that last one. I'm doing that last one.
Yeah, I figured you were gonna.
Adam. Sorry, Lone Wolf. And they're like, you know?
Black
Wow.
robes, you must be new friends.
Yeah. How bad could it be?
A stranger is just a friend you haven't met.
Yeah.
True. Maybe I found a new 2XKO duos partner.
I hope these are like your old like high school buddies or something.
What if it's that fucking wizard we left for dead?
Oh,
I'm
sick.
still hoping we run into his ass. Because he's not I assume it's just a stock finding of him.
Yeah.
Because somebody, not ruined it, but somebody said that guy apparently is like your best friend in this series.
Oh,
You meet him and you become fast friends or whatever,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I just left his ass.
For people who don't remember, the book 1 wizard that we meet like kind of really quickly and then we just left, that's who we're talking about specifically. We've met a few different like sorcerers and
yeah,
stuff. So
that one was just we left him.
Yeah.
It was self-preservation.
Yeah.
Okay. As you approach, they slip back their hoods to reveal 2 smiling faces. They seem relieved to have made friendly contact in the middle of this inhospitable wasteland.
Two smiling faces each.
Yeah. With big teeth.
Yeah. Neither of them says a word, and they remove amulets from around their necks and offer them up to you as some kind of identification. You recognize the small wooden fishes hanging on their neck chains. They are symbols of a holy order known as the Redeemers. Uh-oh. Dude, whenever an order is called the Redeemers, you got any crusades?
Yeah, right?
You know, like, a silent order of pilgrims devoted to a lifetime of prayer and the study of the healing arts.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Neat.
They're like the 18 Brassmen and Shaolin monks.
What are they doing out here just standing alone, silent? Maybe we cut the black robes and staring off, like standing off in the distance.
Yeah,
like,
it's like
at an old temple.
hiding under a canopy of trees and observing you silently. It's like
I like maybe what if they were just like they were hanging out in this temple to get away from the storm.
Oh sure.
And then 50 soldiers come in and they're like, let's just stay still. And maybe they won't know we're here.
While they're camping for 16 hours.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Summerlanders can only see movement, so if we just stand still, they'll never see us.
Yeah.
One of the pilgrims hands you a small earthenware flask that contains a potion of holy water. If you wish to keep the flask, you can mark it in your backpack. I think I have room in my backpack. Oh, I do. Holy water.
So I'm guessing that it looks like that fish.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like
if anything, I got a cool little flask.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's their symbol.
Oh, that's the neck chain. Okay.
Damn. It looks like that's a stopper, but it could be. Let's just pretend that the holy potion is a flask that looks like a fish.
I agree. I
Yeah.
like this.
Your Rangers pitch camp beneath. We're pitching tents, bro. Your Rangers pitch camp beneath the marble canopy, and preparations are made for everyone to get some much-needed sleep. If you are hungry, you must now eat a meal or lose 3 endurance points. Okay, I'll mark a meal off. I have 7 meals.
Pancakes eaten.
Plus, I have pancakes. Plus, I have
Some healing potions.
healing potions.
Yeah. And now this new
That's
flask of
essentially a
holy
meal,
water.
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like cigarettes are a meal.
Well, if you lose endurance points, then yeah.
It's like if I'm going to take up smoking. Then I don't have to eat so much.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel hungry when I smoke.
Yeah. All right, 233. 233. We can't hunt here. They specifically just said that we can't hunt here.
Yeah, we're in
'cause
this
it's the
wastelands.
We're in the desolate wastelands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your rest is disturbed by the anxious shouting of the night guard. Awake! Awake! We're under attack! Throwing back their blankets, your rangers leap to their feet and peer out through the teeming rain in the shadowy silhouette of horsemen circling the ruins. Suddenly, an arrow whistles through the darkness. Your lookout emits a gurgling scream and falls to their knees. Form a circle! You shout. Keep behind cover! The rangers gather swords and shields and press themselves against the wet temple marble for protection. Well, we're down to 49. You know?
Yeah, that's fair.
If they ever say 50 again,
We know they're lying.
they're
yeah.
liars. The sound of metal-shod boots on stone makes you spin around. A dozen warriors dressed in shiny red armor are clambering across the broken pillars. 2 rangers run to block their advance, but they are felled by one sweep of the warrior leader's broadswords. 47. Then the warrior sees you and quickens his pace. His bloodied sword is raised to strike again. You cannot evade combat and must fight the warrior to the death.
There's like he's like running across towards you in this broken temple and just like steps wrong on a little cobblestone.
Yeah.
Trips.
Breaks his ankle and just falls.
Just
Sword goes
trips
straight
and
through
falls.
his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good, yeah.
It's like, damn. I was gonna say one of those monks was like eating banana and like threw it behind his back. Just sitting there, and he's like, ugh. And the guy's charging. He goes, whoop, and then
Smacks his head on the floor.
yeah. It's
Or
just-
as he goes backwards, like somebody accidentally takes his helmet off, and then he hits his bare head on the marble.
Yep.
Yeah.
cool. If you win this fight, yep, we did handily. Turned
That's
it through
pretty good.
12.
Look at us.
Yeah. Yeah, he slips on the banana peel and does the whoa, whoa, whoa.
It just like goes past you. And
Yeah, it just goes tumbling
just like
past me.
off a cliff.
You hear the yeah.
Falls into the Chasm of Doom.
Yeah. Holy shit, it's right there. Fuck. All around you, the ruins echo to the clash of weapons and the screech of battle cries. These armor-clad horsemen are no ordinary bandit clan. They fight with a discipline and skill unheard of among the lowly outlaws of the wildlands. You step over the dead warrior and call about you a handful of your rangers. The enemy has surrounded your horses, and you must act quickly if you are to save them from being taken. You lead a charge through the ruins which pierces the enemy line. They falter and flee back into the darkness. However, by the time you have reached the temple perimeter, only 11 of your horses remain. All the others have vanished. After much thought, you decide to choose 10 rangers to continue the mission with you, sending the remainder of your company back to Summerland on foot to report what has happened. As the gloomy light of dawn gradually fills the sky, you and your chosen companions bid a sad farewell to those who must march home. The companions' names are Steve, Steven, Stefan,
Steve.
Steve.
Stefan,
thank you. Yeah. Goddamn.
Etienne. You have to have taken 9 years of French in high school, in Canadian schools, I think, to get that.
Stephanie. Yeah, Stephanie's good. Stephanie, there can't be all men. You know?
Yeah,
Stephanie,
that's true. Yeah.
Steph, I guess. Steffers. Stefundo.
Stavros.
There we go. That's it. I don't remember any of the names, but
Come, Steves.
yeah,
We
the
ride.
Steves. Come, Stevens. Oh man, what was the last one?
A Stavros.
Stavros. Yep. All right. Pick a number from the random number table. Okay.
Ooh, I like. Oh, Molly. Yeah, Esteban.
Esteban's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Esteban. 8. That might be bad because the low number is usually when they say if you roll 1 or 2. Well, actually, that's not true. It's hard to tell.
It is hard to
because they give you ones is if you roll a 0 to 2, then turn to whatever.
We're still pretty early in the book, so I guess maybe they'd want to give you a chance to do better.
We did lose 40 men.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, 38.
30. Yeah, technically.
One of them had already
We only
died.
lost 37.
Yeah.
1 got shot with an arrow. 2 got chopped in half.
Oh, right.
Although, strictly speaking, you lost a lot of horses. They haven't actually said how many men died.
Yeah. But we had to send the rest, so we're basically losing them.
Yeah.
Look, I just can't afford to have all these employees. You know?
I hope we kept the best ones. I hope all the Steves are actually the cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop. 3 or higher, turn to 51. Etienne. That's so good. Holy shit. Etienne?
Etienne. Guy.
Guy. I knew a kid named Guy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Actually, I just knew him as Guy.
He was Guy.
In French class?
Very
always?
French,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Very French, Guy. Yeah.
In our French class, the guy, everybody called him Guy there, which he did not like.
What's up, Guy? It's a bunch of...
For a short time. At a certain point, he's like, please stop doing that. I hate that.
Yeah. Please stop mispronouncing my name. Yeah, there was the Steven thing reminded me of at my old job there. I had one client and his name was Stefan, and anytime I sent to one of my drivers or something, go deliver stuff to him, they called him Steven, and he loses his mind. He's like, no, Stefan. Put some respect on my name. It's like, damn, Stefan, get him, tell him.
That's the stuff, yeah.
Tell him, Stefan. You have been riding for nearly 4 hours without a rest when you see a large flock of birds. I've never ridden a horse. Well, that's not true. I've ridden a horse, but I've never ridden a horse for 4 hours.
Yeah, fair.
I can't imagine that's a good feeling.
Yeah, because
You just bump all the
Yeah.
time, right? Yeah. It's like, why not just get a card, dumbass? They are large, black, and they are swooping around the brow of a distant ridge. If you have the Kai discipline of animal kinship, turn to 227. Don't possess if you want to ignore the birds. Well, these are crows, so they're bad. They're ill omens, but we might as well talk to them, right?
Yeah.
227.
Yeah.
Man, the first 5 entries in this book have been more action-packed than I think the other 3 combined.
It's kind of astounding.
Yeah, we're actually things are happening, not just wandering. What did I say? 227?
227, yeah.
Russell, you identify the birds as carrion crows, a despicable breed of wildland scavengers.
Wow.
Damn, my man hates birds.
Yeah.
They perform an important role in the circle of life.
Yeah. Carrion crows. Whenever a creature lies dead in the wastelands, you can be sure to find a host of these loathsome predators nearby. Man, we're a dumbass.
They're not predators.
Scavengers.
Yeah.
They're doing a civic duty. Mm-hmm. If you choose to take a closer look at what they are eating, turn to 328. If you'd rather ignore them and continue on your ride, turn to 120. Well, I'm going to keep looking. 328. They're probably eating some guards or something, you know? As you reach the top of the ridge, a gruesome sight befalls you. The bodies of people and horses lie scattered across the shallow valley beyond. their bones picked clean by the scavenging crows. You hear the gasp of horror as your rangers recognize the armor and tattered white uniforms of these skeleton forms, for they were once your countryfolk. They were once summerlanding guards of the king's cavalry. These birds killed them. That's what if our character says, I swear to God, if I turn this page and our character blames the birds for this.
Yeah.
Okay, calm blue ocean. I'm going to turn this page. They must have died in battle, for the decomposing corpses of bandit warriors lie entwined among them.
Oh, good. What
40 brave soldiers, nearly half of the squadron that left Home Guard 1 month ago, now lie strewn across the plain before you. It is with heavy heart that your rangers set about the grisly task of burial. As you ride away from this valley of death, you are comforted only by the knowledge that Captain Duval was not among those who were slain.
You had to count.
Yeah.
And figure out like which this skull belongs to who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we all know Captain Duval has a big old head.
He does.
So
yeah,
it's like I would have picked that big old noggin out of nowhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like there he is, just this big giant goddamn Charlie Brown head.
He had too many teeth.
Yeah. So many teeth. 120. Has so many teeth. Goddamn took some from the rest of us.
Yeah, you know what? Without those birds, we wouldn't have found these 40 guys that was actually like part of our job to find them. Yeah. Thanks, birds.
Thanks, birds.
Yeah.
Everyone say thank you to the birds. Just making my rangers say thanks. At the end, like, fuck the birds. After riding for several uneventful hours, at length you reach a highway junction. A large signpost indicates 2 destinations, south to Ruinon, 60 miles, and east to Eshnar, 40 miles. You have now reached a location where the Kai discipline of hunting can be used once again to fulfill meal requirements. I can't. We got to go to Ruinon, right?
But
the sword was bought in Eshkanar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if you want,
yeah, that's right. So we should go to Eshnar first.
Yeah.
I think probably.
So theoretically, everybody was going like Ruinon is where you're trying to go. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
We'll take a detour.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I'm the boss. I get to say what we do.
Yeah.
If they question me, I'll just fire one of them. Like I don't think that's a good idea. You're fired.
And you just show them the sword, and you're like,
this fucking laser
you're like,
pointed at people.
Huh? And they're like, we don't know what that means. You didn't tell us what any of that means. What are you doing? Whose sword is that?
Just turn and shoot a mountain. Holy fuck!
Yeah.
Okay, my bad, bro. Shit.
Yeah, let's be clear.
Oh, you meant the captain's sword. I thought you pulled out the magic laser sword. I'm like, this is why I'm in charge. I'm like, I don't know. What the hell is this thing doing? I'm like, yeah? You're going to end up looking like fucking Yamcha lying in the crater when I'm done with you.
I love that you would just level them out to prove your points.
Yeah, to be clear, when you get fired from your squad, it's actually fired.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's in soccer blue. Tabernacle just. Yeah, we're going east. 92. Tabernacle. It is noon the following day when you reach the outskirts of Eshnar. Damn, that was quick.
Yeah, okay.
We traveled 92 miles in like...
No, it's 40.
Oh, 40 miles?
40 miles,
okay.
yeah. Page 92.
I guess that's not too far on horseback, right?
No, you'd be able to do, in a day, yeah.
To the south, the wooded hills gradually ascend towards the magnificent snow-capped peaks of the Makan Range. It is a beautiful sight, one in stark contrast to the squalor of Eshnar.
Every place we go sucks.
Why do we? Fuck, man. Why is every place we go to just like, why do we describe it as a dog shit hole? It's so funny.
It's never like, never charming or like cozy.
Yeah, it's cozy fucking seaside village. It's like, no, it stinks like rats and fucking dead fish. It's disgusting. Everyone talks loud and they're rude.
Nobody's vaccinated.
Yeah.
What the
Bunch
fuck?
of anti-vaxxers. They don't believe in it. Fucked up, man.
Yeah, you're one of those tourists who's just like, ugh, why does nobody speak English here?
Yeah. Or we just talk about how, it's just like...
The food's all weird.
Yeah, the food's weird and it smells different. It's not like home. It's like, yeah, no shit. God, dude. I'm pretty sure our character needs to be fired out of a cannon.
Yeah.
You ride along the only street in this dilapidated town. I can't.
It doesn't stop.
It doesn't. The only street in this dog shit village. It's not even paved.
It's one horse, yeah.
Dilapidated town eventually arrive outside a large tavern called the Pick and Shovel. Your rangers and horses are exhausted and badly in need of food and rest. If you have the Kai discipline of 6 cents, turn to 210. We do, so we will go to 210. Time for them to be like, ooh, spooky vibes. I do kind of wish that you could walk by any place and like get a vibe check. You're just like,
Yeah, right away.
yeah, vibes are off, dude. You have a very uneasy feeling about this town. Yeah, well, I don't know what gave that away.
Our innate prejudice?
Yeah, probably.
God damn.
So far, you've only seen women and children shuffling along the street. There's been no sign of any men whatsoever. The inhabitants all seem nervous and avoid looking you directly in the eye. Instinct tells you to turn around and leave this place as quickly as possible. If you choose to follow your instincts, turn to 67. If you wish to press on regardless of your instincts, you can investigate the tavern by turning to 132. If you decide to continue along the street, turn to 301. We'll keep looking. 132. What's the worst that could happen?
I mean, a big squad coming into town.
Yeah, make anybody nervous.
Like coming into town and then be like, oh no, this town looks bad. Let's leave.
Sorry, a big squad walks into town and they're walking around like they got a piece of shit taped under their nose. Mm-hmm. You know, they're like, then yeah.
Yeah, I'd avoid them too.
Yeah.
I'd be like, screw these guys.
Your rangers tether their horses and follow you into the tavern. An old woman stands behind the bar, her face taut and lined as if she is in pain.
Okay. All right.
She wears a collarless shirt and baggy checkered trousers, clothes more often worn by men in this area. The tavern is empty, but the tables are covered with mugs of ale. Several are half full of beer. If you feel suspicious about the tavern, turn to 67. If you decide to question the old woman, turn to 287.
So now
67 was the one turn around and leave, right?
Yeah, if you feel uneasy and what, man,
wish to leave town.
So they give you a second chance to leave town.
Nope.
Interesting.
I'm gonna question her. I gotta know, dude.
She's like thick though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's packing.
Those are not so baggy pants. I don't know.
287. You have taken no more than a dozen steps when the old woman drops to the floor. A ranger shouts, "Ambush!" But it is the last word they will ever utter. Uh-oh, who was it? A razor-sharp disc of metal whistles down the balcony above and strikes deeply into their chest. Who was it? Beej, you have to pick. Is it Steve? Steven? Stefan?
Steve-O.
Steve-O?
Yeah.
I don't even know if there was a Steve-O, but
Steve-O?
Steve-O's dead.
Okay.
Fucking Steve-O died, dude.
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least he alerted the rest of us. Died for
They
good
just say
reason.
large metal. Wait, is it a ninja star?
It said a disc, but
Yeah.
maybe it was a star.
I mean, we are a dumbass. So maybe we just. Yeah, it looks like a disc.
yeah, because it spinning. Yeah.
Suddenly, the tavern is full of bandits. They pour in through windows and doors. 3 bandits charge straight at you, their faces contorted with rage. Their northeastern battle cries are loud and fearsome. You know what? It's time for me to shine, bro.
Mm-hmm.
My vaguely Eastern European accent is about to pop off.
Can't wait.
The bandits are from the east. It finally makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It all lines up.
Finally, dude. You draw your weapon and strike with great speed and precision, eliminating 2 of the warriors with a single blow. The 3rd bandit is upon you before the decapitated bodies of his comrades have fallen onto the floor. Damn, we're so hot and cool.
I know, right?
Strong.
Just cutting off heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cut off the 3rd head easily, and then say, "Damn, I'm hot." Yeah.
You're one of those like turn around while the guy's like just standing there, and then you turn around.
Walk away.
And then the head just slowly slides
Yeah.
and falls off.
Yeah. Does the samurai slice and just half of his body falls apart?
I like it.
Which you never really think about how disgusting that would actually and how bad that would smell. You know?
Oh yeah.
Just like a battlefield.
Yeah.
It smells so bad.
Yeah.
We never talk about that. You know, we're always talking about, yeah, I'm a cool sword fighter, but we don't talk about, you know, the horrors
The
of war.
aftermath. Yeah. 40 guys with their bones picked clean by birds.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's not
predator-
bad. That's doesn't probably, I mean, it probably smells bad, but it's
Predator
not
birds.
like predator birds. These fucking birds. 75.
You slice him and he goes, I've got a splitting headache, and then he falls into 2 pieces.
It would smell awful.
Yeah.
Mods, increase their mortgage.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Double their mortgage.
Woof.
No sooner has the first warrior collapsed at your feet than another is hacking at you from the side. As you turn to face him, a spear thrust gashes your left arm, lose 2 endurance points.
Aw.
You recoil in pain and, in the crush of the battle, you slip and fall to the floor, which is already heaped with bodies. When you glimpse an open door, instinctively you crawl towards it.
Wow, you're cool at fighting. Just kind of fell apart.
Yeah, it sure did. Pick a number on the random number table. If you possess the discipline of camouflage, add 2 to the number you pick. Wow, we're gonna fucking hide while our whole team gets massacred.
They said 3 on the
got
website.
nerfed.
Yeah, we got nerfed in the book.
Camouflage. All right. So I have camouflage. So I need to get a 2 or higher.
To pull one of the dead bodies over top of your body and pretend to be dead.
8.
Nice.
16. Yeah, we're gonna hide, and then the rest of our team gets butchered. That's fucked up. You reach the door and quickly make your escape. The land behind the tavern is steeply sloped and heavily forested. 2 of your rangers attempt to follow, but they're both badly wounded and cannot keep up with you. You turn to shout encouragement, only to witness their deaths as they are brutally set upon and stabbed to the ground.
Come on, chums! Ooh.
Wow.
Stephanie, Etienne!
All right, who we are at?
I think they're all dead.
Yeah. We're at 2:18. So that's Who had an hour into this? Now we're by ourselves.
Yeah.
That's true. I did warn everybody.
Yeah.
Their bandit murderers wipe their blades and then come rushing towards you. If you choose to run southwards straight into the dense timberland, turn to 123. If you decide to attempt a change of direction westwards, as soon as the trees hide you from the pursuers, turn to 169. Run southward straight into the dense. I'll run south straight. So going to the village was a bad idea. Turns out.
Didn't even learn anything about the sword, I guess.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I
learn
guess
shit.
what we learned is that they probably just came to the place and got ambushed too. But
To be fair, they did warn me about 3 times. They did tell me the vibes are off. Brother, get out.
Yeah.
And I was like, how bad could the vibes be? So
I
this
thought
one's
Sixth Sense would be a little more clear about that,
No.
but no. I don't
no.
know.
But
Yeah.
they gave me the double warning. They're like,
That's-
are you sure you want to talk to the lady? Are you sure?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
and after all that, you don't even get to actually you're just running away from the town. You didn't even get to talk to the lady afterwards.
Like we didn't just win the fight and then we get to question everybody. No, we got our asses beat. I like that.
It's apparently the bandits in this area, the bandits in this little area have now killed 150 well-trained guard or troops.
Yeah, that's worrying.
Oh, she
So-
was dead to begin with. Yeah, that makes sense. Old woman, give me a beer. And she just falls over.
Yeah.
Onward and upward, you claw your way through the wooded hillside. Your throat is dry and your heart is pounding in your chest as though it is fit to burst. But you dare not slacken off your pace. 4 torturous hours pass before you feel certain that you have finally outrun the enemy. It is nearly dusk when you chance upon a narrow, steep-sided valley. It has been carved out from the hillside to afford access to a mine tunnel. For hundreds of years, the ore of the Macon Range has been the blessing and the bane of many who have ventured here to seek their fortune. Many have found wealth beyond their wildest dreams, but many more have perished without trace in its labyrinth of cold, dark tunnels. Carefully you examine the mine entrance. You know that if you can find a major passage, you should be able to follow it all the way to Ruinon itself. Near to the entrance, you find a discarded wooden crate containing 6 torches and a tinderbox. The mines are dark, and you anticipate that you will need to use at least 1 torch to light your way if you possess the summer sword. You notice its light fades over time once you unsheath it. While the first part, it is all brackets. If you possess the summer sword, yeah. So, wait, but why wouldn't you just resheath it and then unsheath it?
Yeah.
Isn't that how?
I assume that, yeah. Or maybe it's like it being near in light.
Yeah, maybe it has to absorb. It's like Superman.
It's a solar powered
Flashlight.
Yeah.
You can take as many as you wish, but remember that each torch counts as 1 backpack item, so be sure to make the appropriate changes in your action chart. Unless you already possess an alternative means of relighting the torch later, example, another tinderbox or a cult fire sphere, record this tinderbox in your action chart.
Don't you have
We
the
have
fire?
that.
Don't you have the? Do you still have the fire sphere?
I think so.
I thought we like used it up or broke it in order to do something.
I don't remember.
I know we had a
No,
fire sphere.
I still have it. It's fire sphere.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
Let's go, dude. Finally.
Rare items.
Rare continuation. Yes. Okay. So we only need to take 1 torch?
No, it just means that you don't need to take the tinderbox with you.
Oh.
So that's another item that you can, or it's an item you don't have to do.
So we've got the summer sword to provide light if we need it.
Yeah.
We could take a torch, so we could use that instead.
We probably have to take a couple torches, so
Okay.
that means I got to make some room because our backpack's full.
I mean, you played Darkest Dungeon, right?
True. I'm pretty much just doing that.
Torchless run, yo.
So we're gonna get rid of this graveweed concentrate. We have to cut multiple things.
Oh no.
Your backpack is mostly full already?
Yeah. I'm gonna cut like 3 things.
You probably don't eat out so many meals.
Well, the meals don't really take up a spot.
Oh, they're a separate thing?
Yeah. I cut a potion, some of this graveweed concentrate.
Right.
Oh, wait. Did I want to keep that? Wasn't that from like the fucking weird spooky cemetery?
Yeah, because was it the cemetery? Did we get that stuff from the caverns when we went into that one room and it was like,
I'll cut
which
this
one of
other
these
potion.
which
I wanna
like
keep the-
which one of these potions do you want to keep with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we used it to poison the food at that one time, right?
Yeah.
Or was that a different thing?
I think that's what we used to. I think I'll do it like that.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. Too bad we don't have any guys with us to help hold things.
Yeah, that's a shame. We lost all our Sherpas again. Dude, us and like companions don't mesh. I don't know why they keep sending
No.
people with us.
With Lone Wolf? Yeah, I
Yeah.
wonder.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a mystery. When you're ready, you can enter the Mockin Mines by turning to 315.
Okay.
I can't believe they're all dead already. That's so funny. I was just joking.
Yep.
But yeah. I did
Well, it's-
push my luck a little bit with the side quests, you know? or
It's
the-
Yeah.
managing like a sort of a group like that in the context of the sort of choose your own adventure book is kind of weird.
yeah.
So that's how they try to. It sort of has circumstances happen in order to get you by yourself relatively quickly. These things.
Oh, which would probably mean that on the way to Ruinon, what would happen as well is something else would happen that would take all of our guys away from us.
Probably.
Too. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
What did I say?
It's-
315? 316? 315.
350.
Yeah, because otherwise it's like, do you wish to open the door? Do this. Do you still have 50 guys with you?
God, I hope that happens. If you got 10 or less, turn to 322.
Yeah.
If you got 50, then you
All
win.
50 guys are still with you, yeah. Then you just overrun the whole village.
Fucking,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hope you're not like at the end of the thing. It's like you get 1 point for every guy still with you.
yeah. Miyamoto's going to show up at the end of this book and make me shake the hands of every family of the men or the people that died
Yeah.
on this trip.
Oops.
In the flickering light of your torch, you can see that the tunnel is supported by a crisscross of props and beams. The rock is damp and narrow, and a narrow rivulet of ore-stained water runs along the tunnel floor. Soon, you reach a junction where the tunnel leads off to the left and right. If you have the Kai discipline tracking, turn to 48. If you do not possess a skill, you can go left or you can go right. Well, we have the Kai discipline of tracking, so... Mm-hmm. I mean, there's not really like a thing we don't have, right?
I think you have all of the, or almost all of the sort of
we just
mechanical
don't have
ones.
Healing or mind bullets, I think, is the only ones we don't have.
Yeah.
But healing came up one time.
In earlier books, yeah. It's come up, I think, once or twice.
And you just, oh, right, yeah, because there was a guy that was hurt, and it was like, if you've got healing, you can help him out.
You sense that the left tunnel leads away from the direction of Ruinon. Knowing this, you turn and head towards the right. Okay, cool. Turn to 145.
The game just tells you.
Yep. They're like, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And it's like, if you've got hunting, go right. Okay, cool.
Cool. The tunnel descends for several miles into solid rock. You are occasionally startled by unexpected swarms of glowing mine flies or fluttering bats that come swooping out of the darkness, attracted by your body heat, but neither pose any real danger to you. Eventually, you reach a chamber.
Just go, my head!
You also happen to be terrified of bats. Eventually, you reach a chamber where a small wooden hut has been erected. It stands propped lopsidedly against the wall. You are now desperately tired and in much need of sleep. There we go. If you wish to stop and rest for a while in the hut, turn to 322. If you decide to press on regardless of your fatigue, that seems like such a bad idea.
Yeah.
322.
Again, nobody beats the hut.
No. 322. Extinguishing your torch, you curl up on the floor and quickly fall into a deep sleep. Many hours pass before you awaken totally refreshed by your rest. Restore 2 endurance points. Relighting your torch, you can now see that the hut is full of mining tools. Picks, shovels, and wheelbarrows are stacked upright along its far wall. If you wish to take either a pick or a shovel, do so and mark it on your action chart as a backpack item. Due to the size of these tools, they each take up the same amount of space as 2 normal backpack items. 2 tunnels lead away from the chamber. One heads towards the west, the other towards the south. Do we want a pick or a shovel?
God,
Seems like it would be useful.
Yeah.
I can drop like 2 torches because I'll have 2 on me. And I think that's enough. I think 4 torches is like pretty ambitious.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah.
Because you can always use your sword as a backup.
And you can relight the torches, so.
That's true.
So we're going to go 2, and now it's pick or shovel.
Oh, you can't, right, you can't take it, or you don't have space for both.
No. I'm going to take pick.
I feel like a pick can
do everything a shovel can do.
You can,
I mean,
you can scrape shit out of the ground and stuff.
if necessary.
I can use my hands to pick stuff up.
Yeah.
I can't use my hands to break down walls.
Yeah. Can't use a shovel to dig into rock.
Yeah.
You know? So. But I don't think I've ever swung a pick in my entire life.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to think. I'm like, have I ever swung a pick?
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
But IRL? No. I haven't found myself in many positions where I'm like, here, my dad's just like, all right, we're going to go, we're going to the mines. The children yearn for it. You know?
You mean you weren't a gold prospector or a miner?
No. There were potash mines in Saskatchewan. That's like a big resource.
There sure are, yeah.
So, but I don't think they dig at things with picks. Like, people aren't, we're in the modern age, dude. We aren't like handing a dude a pick and getting, all right, go down there. And
no, that's why you use the steam shovel, boy.
If the canary's dead, turn around. You know? Like, I think we're far past that.
Yeah, there were mines here on Vancouver Island too, but not there. We're talking like turn of the century though.
So, where are we at? We picked a pick or a shovel.
Yeah, so we have to go west or south.
Oh, okay.
No hints this time.
Well, we headed right because little I know, but I don't know what direction that was because like left was away from Ruinon, right?
Yeah.
But they didn't say if it was
That's
east
true.
or,
It said left or right. Now it says
east or south.
west or south.
Or west or south.
Yeah.
I'm just going to guess south. I'm
Okay.
just guessing.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50. You just coin flip, and if I lose, then unlucky, you know? Like, can you really be mad at a coin flip? You can't really.
No.
You can't, like, ever get mad.
Because otherwise you're just going to stand there and not make a decision.
Yeah.
Also, how do you tell what direction south underground? Do you have a?
I don't. That's a good question.
We must have a compass.
You have a compass or something?
God, I can't remember what I said. 129?
Yeah, 129.
Thank God you're here to remember. I literally. How come I can't remember?
We're all fucking around. It's fine.
Soon you arrive at a collapsed section of the tunnel. Maybe a job for a pick?
I think so. Sounds good, yeah.
A wide rift has appeared in the floor and a makeshift bridge has been thrown across it. In spite of the many gaping holes in the bridge floor, you are able to make your way safely to the other side. You are hungry and must now eat a meal or lose 3 endurance points. If you possess the Kai discipline of hunting, you are unable to use it within the make and mines to forage for food. So I'll eat another meal. We're down to 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then make the necessary adjustments on your action chart before continuing on to 309.
309.
I do feel like some of these entries they can just bundle in with the other one, right? Like it's like, why are we turning the page to
turn
tell
the
me
page
to
again?
eat and then just turn the page again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think it's like that. You could have arrived at this page from multiple other pages. Like sometimes the mechanics of how the book works, I think.
I guess that makes sense for structuring the book. You know what I mean?
Because then you can have a few less entries and just say do them all in a different order.
You can just everything webs back to this one center place, and then you can go. Then you have your main through line. As long as they get to this spot, then we can keep this story going by getting them out of there with this. That makes sense. For 3 hours, you explore the winding passageway before arriving at a great hall where several tunnels, all at different depths, meet up. A series of wide stone ramps connect each tunnel to those immediately above and below. 4 levels below you, teams of miners are pushing wagon loads of ore. What the fuck?
Okay, so there's people here, though.
There's just people here.
Great.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Others dressed in red armor. Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. Oh.
That was such a good, we're so back, it's so over. Oh, man, that's perfect. Yep. Ah, man. Fuck. Okay, fuck, where were we? Red armor, stand guard over the wagon pushers and urge them on with whips and curses. Not like swear word curses, like witch curses.
Yeah. May your balls shrivel and fall off. It's like, you, shit.
Was it hard piss?
Square poops.
The tunnel in which you now stand is on the highest level. You realize that the only way you can proceed from here is by descending the ramp to a tunnel on a lower level. To your dismay, you notice that each of the ramps is guarded by armed bandits. Inching forward, you peer over the edge of the ramp. 2 guards are sitting near the tunnel entrance below. They are laughing and giggling and pointing at an empty wine flagon that lies at their feet. After watching them for several minutes, you decide that they are probably too drunk to notice you. You decide to make a dash for the tunnel. Pick a number on the random number table. If you possess the Kai discipline of camouflage, add 4 to the number you picked.
Sick.
So we can't roll a 0.
Oh, this is like a half and half or two, like 0 to 7 or 8 to 13. Like
This one's 0 to 5 and 6 or 5 or lower, 6 or higher.
I think we work off your book. Yeah.
Yeah, because if the book, if this is, we have 4, so it's like we can't fail it unless we get a 0.
That's interesting. Yeah.
God, I love the idea of
And
like,
if I get a 0, it's a 10.
I've seen many a person get extremely drunk and just stand around with their friends giggling and pointing at the bottle they just drank out of. Yeah.
I've never done that. I was thinking about my usual. It's like, what? Dude, I think you just drank bleach.
Oh man, we drank that wine
We
so
drank
good.
that wine so good, dog. Hell yeah, brother. Dab me up, bro. Dab me up, bro. We're so cool, man. Yes. Hell yeah, brother. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we're the coolest bandits.
Woof.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Just don't get a 0.
Yeah.
Careful.
we sure we didn't drink all that wine?
Like a bull in a china shop, brother. 8. I got an 8.
Nice.
I'll fix that later.
That's fine. It's okay. We still got another one up here. Very sturdy.
Oh, they're so sturdy, dude. You should go to Dragon Shield and use the code LRRMTG, and even a big gorilla swinging around at your game table won't break your dice trays. Jesus. 244. Fuck. I used to, like, I think I've gotten, like, I kind of forgot, like, how much better I've got at my spatial awareness.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
being so tall and big, like, I have to be kind of aware. Like, when I was younger, I was just like, bang, bang, bang. And I'm a hand talker.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, like, it's like, I'm surprised I became keenly aware that I almost smacked that. Just, so sick, dude. Yeah. So, yeah. It's been a while since I've actually done something like that. So, it's funny. All right. What was it?
244.
Thank you.
Yeah, because we scored a 12 in total.
12. Do we get higher points for getting a higher score?
Oh, no. I hope so.
A better result?
God, every time I type the word sense, it comes out sneeze.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
6 sneeze.
6 sneeze.
If you have the 6th sneeze, oh, shit. You're waiting, you're like listening to your compatriots and the 50 of them, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I may sneeze. All right, you slip past the guards and enter the tunnel unseen. It is a wide passageway and it is illuminated by a line of wall torches with glittering flames that crackle and splutter noisily. You follow the tunnel, and soon you arrive at a junction where it narrows and divides in 2. If you have the Kai discipline of 6th Sense or tracking, turn at once to 250. Turn at once. So don't even look at the other. Okay, yeah, 250. Turn at once. You notice that the right tunnel is newly excavated, and you sense that it is yet to be completed. Rather than risk getting caught in a dead end, you push on along the left tunnel. How the fuck do I know that? I wouldn't.
Yeah.
If you showed me 2 tunnels, I wouldn't be able to. I don't think I'd be able to tell.
It's a magical 6th sense.
Yeah, I know.
Some ores,
Yeah.
when you reveal them to oxygen, they will oxidize. Like iron will oxidize into iron oxide, right? So it'll turn rusty.
Yeah.
And manganese will go from being bright pink to being black.
Oh.
So if you were in a tunnel and you saw like, oh, all the ore is like, some of it's like really bright, but some of it's not, you'd be like, oh shit, then it's oxidized, and that's how I know it's been there a while, right?
Somebody did say you have the pick sense, and that's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah. All right. All right, Twitch chat, you're all funny. Congratulations. One of you has made a very good joke. So, 335. Revel in it, enjoy it. Know for the rest of the day that you're all funny. You have the pick sense. Fuck. The tunnel soon emerges into a large chamber, which is divided by a deep mine shaft. A dark-skinned warrior in ratty leather or tatty leather armor stands guard at the entrance to the wooden bridge spanning the shaft. He is whittling on a block of wood and grumbling to himself about how unfair it is that he is always given the most boring duties. You get to sit there and whittle.
Yeah.
How hard is that job is not hard,
I
brother.
like that, yeah.
What do you mean? You're just sitting there.
And you're like, I just get to like enjoy doing this, working on it, whatever.
Yeah.
You're like, what are you guarding against? Kind of nothing.
He's like, I guess you really wanted to be on whip and cursing duty? Like, he's just like, what? What do you mean I don't get to do whipping or cursing today?
This guy's a sicko.
Yeah.
We got to put him down.
Oh, a freak, yeah. Boring duties. On the far side of the chamber, a tunnel disappears into the west wall. You know that if you were to reach the tunnel, you must first get past the guard and cross the bridge. If you possess the Kai discipline of camouflage and wish to use it, turn to 35. If you have the Kai discipline of mind over matter and wish to use it, turn to 317. If you possess neither, or if you choose not to use the skill, you will have to launch a surprise attack on the guard, turn to 147. Well, I'm going to use mind over matter just because it's new and fun.
Okay.
And
If
the
you
number's
have
closer.
the cardboard box that you can hide in.
Sometimes I'll make a decision where the number's closer and I have less pages to turn.
That's fair.
You know?
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest with you. 317. Oh, I
you
turned
can
right to it.
pick them
man.
up and throw them off the bridge.
Yeah, you can just put them in the bubble. Like a fucking Wicked Witch of the East bubble or whatever. Just, I started playing Borderlands 4.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the characters the character I picked puts people in fucking bubbles, and you can like slam them around when they're in the bubble. It's very cool. But yeah, it made me think of that. Yeah. You concentrate your powers and direct them at an outcrop of loose shale, which is overhanging the shaft on the opposite side of the chamber. Moments later, there's a crack of slate and stone as part of the outcrop crumbles away and falls into the gaping mine shaft. The guard is startled by the sudden noise and leaves his post to investigate. Without a moment's hesitation, you dash across the now empty bridge and disappear into the tunnel beyond. Wow, that guard sucks.
It worked.
It worked. He's like, oh my god, that. Yeah, if that would, I'd be like, oh my fucking god, that worked. Jesus. Fucking, this character's a Skyrim NPC. What are they doing, dude? It's Metal Gear Solid guard. Huh? They just walk over there?
It's like, oh, now I know why they gave this guy this duty.
There's a reason you're whittling by the bridge, dude.
Yeah, every time he tries to whip somebody, it's just like the thing goes around and around in circles, and it never, it's like,
God damn.
He gets all tangled in it. It's like, no, Jerry, go fucking guard the bridge.
Yeah. Jerry. Jerry, go guard the bridge. 348. Oh, that's cool art. I don't want to. It's so hard not to be like...
Looking ahead.
Yeah. No more than 50 yards along the tunnel wall, you notice a lever set into the rock. Your Kai instincts make you naturally suspicious of this unusual feature.
Just my human instincts. Oh, a rock lever. Those are normal.
Oh, sick.
Wait, let me sit on this X first.
Dude, yeah. Man, I really do need to make my fucking trapped puzzle mansion, because definitely I would put a lever and the trapdoor opener underneath the person that pulled the lever.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what you get, dude.
It's the, I know I shouldn't, but when am I ever going to be back here?
Your Kai instincts make you naturally suspicious of this unusual feature, and you scour the floor looking for evidence of a trap. Oh, okay. You find nothing, but a glance of the roof reveals the underside of a wide portcullis hidden between two supporting beams. You pull the lever and the portcullis falls, sealing off the tunnel behind you. To make sure you will not be followed, you smash the lever with a wedge of stone before continuing your exploration of this tunnel to continue turn to 185.
You just got box texted into pulling the lever.
Wow. We actually got through that pretty scot-free.
Yeah.
We just kind of walked. That was like the haunted cemetery. We just kind of walked through.
It was in one of the Fighting Fantasy books where there's a thing where there's like two levers, and one of them was a sword.
Yeah, one of the levers was a knife, and we didn't even notice it until we pulled it.
Yeah, because we had our hand on it.
Yeah.
And it was like, my hand!
It's like, you dumbass. That's what I wish. That's the kind of stuff I love, though. It's like, you didn't notice it was a knife. Haha. You're like, oh, fuck you, man. That's funny, but fuck you.
Why didn't you roll for perception, dumbass? It's like, that's not how this book works.
That's a knife. Fuck. Shit.
You go to pull the knife, I mean lever.
Yeah. All right, 185. Wow, I just took a glance. There is an instant death paragraph.
Really?
I just saw, there's one without any, but I don't want to look at it too.
That's fair.
Don't even remember the number.
So we just trapped ourselves in this tunnel.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta hope that there's not a dead end this way, because that'd be so funny. You turn the corner. Oh, fuck. Come on.
Well, good thing we got this pick. He'll be here for 20 years.
You're gonna be skeleton. It'd be environmental storytelling.
Yeah. How'd this guy die? He had all this great stuff.
And then you see the lever of the lever that got smashed or something. Oh. You are hungry and must now eat a meal or lose 3 endurance points. That's it, huh? If you possess the Kai discipline of hunting, you are unable to use it. Okay. Well, there's another meal gone. We're down to 4. Tunnel continues for several miles. Several miles, Jesus. Wow. Before eventually arriving at a long, deserted gallery. Turn to 40. The paper on these books is incredible, by the way.
Yeah, these are like the
They're
definitive
thick.
editions,
yeah,
right?
These are like the thick paper.
Yeah.
Very sturdy. A line of empty ore wagons are parked along a stretch of track that disappears into the west wall of this gallery. When they say gallery, what do they mean? Because I was thinking like art gallery. I was like, there's a bunch of fucking paintings. Like, what is this?
Gallery is also just like a big open area.
Okay. It's just like a
like the viewing gallery you hear sometimes is like the area where you would be like looking down at
just a big hallway.
Yeah.
All right. Gallery. Above the arched main tunnel, a flight of wooden stairs leads to a smaller passage that is lit by a spluttering torch. You stay hidden in the shadows, watching the gallery for half an hour before you are satisfied that it is safe to enter. If you have the Kai discipline of tracking, and if you have reached the Kai rank of aspirant or higher, turn it once to 349. Okay, what Kai rank are we? We are a warman, warmorn, or journeyman. Warmarn. Warmarn?
Oh.
Yeah. We're like the second highest rank of the Kai discipline of one person.
Wow.
There's only one of us. So shouldn't we just be the leader? Shouldn't we just be like the boss? Like
I guess there's rules you have to follow as you like.
Still have to follow them.
It's like you wake up one day and you're like, oh, bing, got another skill of camouflage.
Yeah, the tenets of the Kai discipline, and we're just following them. It's like, you're the only one. You're the best. You're the only one.
Yeah. Show me a mind
So
blast. It's
what
like,
do you have to be? Aspirant? So
shit.
because you start at initiate
Yeah.
and you go up one per book, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're a warman or journeyman now. So yeah, you're way past aspirant.
Yeah. 349. Farther. Judging by the smoothness of the stone floor and the condition of the ore wagons, you deduce that this gallery must service a major section of the mines. A fresh breeze can be felt blowing out of the west tunnel, and your senses tell you that you are near the surface. Ruinon lies due west, in the same direction as the ore wagon tunnel. Mindful of this fact, you take a deep breath and emerge from the shadows, cross the gallery, and quietly enter the archway beyond. To continue, turn to 55. Wow.
all right, well, we're not clear yet.
I feel like it doesn't require a huge amount of leaps of logic to be like the way out is in the direction of the place where all the ore comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's true, actually. I don't think I would have figured that out, though. If it was me here, I don't think I'm making it out. You know?
You might have just picked the wrong tunnel or like walked around in circles.
I would have made a noise. I'm not sneaky, dude.
Okay.
What do you mean? I'm not making it out. God, dude. Anybody who says, like, yeah, I'd win that. And like, no, you wouldn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You telling me you can sneak through a mine loaded with enemy guards?
Stand proud.
Even though one of them's a dumbass who's whittling by a bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be making it. Look, I know that I'm not the person that you give the ball to for the last shot. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a clutch player.
Right.
It's a clutch or kick. It's just kick. Okay? And that's fine. I'm okay with it. But, yeah.
Yeah,
if you ever need to save the world, do not.
You have other roles to play.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm like NPC number 42.
Yeah. I'm the guy in the hut that when you try to wave your arm through him, he disappears.
It's just sick with your orb. That's tight.
I was never here.
Yeah. Yeah. I am not the one that you're like. I'm not the savior, dude. It's okay. I am not the main character. As you make your way along the torchlit tunnel, you pass by several ore wagons bearing identical brands on their wooden sides. It is a cross Moline?
Yeah,
cross Moline set? Yeah, a cross Moline set above the initials OV. You recognize this to be the seal of Orin Vanillon, the Baron of Ruinon, and it confirms your belief that you are heading in the right direction. There's even art. Look. Suddenly, the sound of approaching footsteps can be heard echoing from the tunnel ahead. They become steadily louder, and they are accompanied now by shouting and the sharp crack of a whip. If you wish to dive into one of the empty ore wagons, turn to 161. If you decide to hide in the shadows cast by the rough tunnel wall, turn to 286. I'm going to hide in the shadows, I think. Yeah, I feel like,
that makes sense.
Jumping in the ore wagon, but I mean, like, where are you hiding? Like, it's not like a thing of hay.
Yeah, it's empty.
Like, you know, it's like rock. What are you going to do, put a rock on you?
Also, I mean, if it's an empty ore wagon, they're not coming
it's
to...
empty, yeah.
They're not coming to take it out and take it back to the place, right? They're going to fill it with rocks, which means if you're lying in it and you're hidden, they're just going to dump a bunch of rocks on you.
Also, if you walk by a wagon, you can definitely see somebody just laying in there. It's not like it's not like the thing's high enough that you walk by and you can't look down, you know?
Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah. It's going to be pretty...
It's going to be like a fucking one that a human can like probably hook up and pull along.
I would love it if that's a very like King's Quest or like Space Quest thing where it's like you hide in the wagon, they dump 5 tons worth of rocks on
Yeah.
you. You're dead.
I remember I remember I played one of the Space Quests, and that game was full of stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Space,
just like,
it's Space Quest. I mean, I played those. I did put the recordings of them.
oh yeah, that was forever ago. You did all of them, didn't you?
Yeah, I did a let's play sort of thing on it, but the like archetypal Space Quest thing is you walk along and there's a little hole in the wall, and you go and point. You say, "Look at hole," and it's like, there's a little hole in the wall. I wonder what's inside. And you say, like, use sort of hand on hole in the wall. Put your hand in, something bites you and you die.
That's so sick.
Like, the game says, I wonder what's inside. You investigate it and it kills you. That's like in the first game.
That's so good. Oh man. So then did you spend the rest of your playthrough just never putting your hand in a hole in the wall?
Or just doing it and knowing that I'll
Dying
probably...
on it.
It's
Yeah.
like, there's a 50-50
Well, I gotta-
chance this will kill me.
You're just doing the fuck.
Yeah. Oh, there goes the day.
Dinger, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, LucasArts games would never kill you. Sierra games would continually kill you for no reason.
That's so funny. 286. This one's been fun. I like
I
this
like
one.
this, yeah.
This one's been pretty good. I mean, I keep harping on it, but I just wish they got a little weird with it. You know?
Yeah.
Again, but I think it's just my bias if I want every book to be Fairy Mound.
I want
you know?
our little squirrel or rat buddy to show up again.
Yeah. It's a little rat
Completely different place, but
Yeah.
they just
Yeah.
this whole the rat people just live everywhere.
He's just a rat wearing, like, clothes. He's
Yeah.
cool.
You wait with bated breath as a line of haggard ruinees file past your barely concealed hiding place. What do you mean? Why do you tell me now it's barely concealed?
Just in the shadows.
Yeah. An escort of bandit warriors urges them forward, beating any who falter or step out of line. Each of these miners is forced to take hold of a wagon and push it back along the tunnel. You watch and wait until they have all disappeared from view. You continue to wait until you are sure that the coast is clear, and then you step back into the tunnel and press on, taking care to keep well into the shadows. Finally, you reach a point where the tunnel emerges into daylight. To your left, a dense copse has been cut back from around the entrance, and wagon tracks lead to a timber gantry constructed above a mound of ore. That was a tough sentence.
All right.
The miners and the guards who passed you are now in this gantry. They are too busy to notice when you sprint from the entrance and dive into the cover of the trees.
Sick.
I love this. 2 guards whipping and yelling at these things, and there's a guy running slow just in the background.
Yeah, it's like a close-up of the guards, like, doing their thing, and just in the background, you're like, hop, 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 and then just dive into a bush.
Yeah. This is a good shot. Good visual. A brief pause for breath is all you allow yourself before setting off through the trees in the direction of Ruinon. To continue, turn to 200. Should we run a quick ad break, Paul?
Sure, yeah. Why don't we do
like
that?
an hour and a half, right?
Yeah, let's take a quick break.
All right, everybody. We're going to take a quick break, get up, stretch, get some water. I got to get some water. Sure. And we'll be back in 3 minutes.
All right.
Hello, and welcome back to Dice Friends. My name's Adam. Once again, here's Beej.
Hello.
We still got Paul around.
Hello.
And we are doing book 4 in the Lone Wolf series of these Choose Your Own Adventure books, the Chasm of Doom. So we've currently been making our way through a mine after losing our 50 rangers through no fault of my own or my decision making as a leader.
Is this the Chasm of Doom?
Oh, is that what we're in right now?
Maybe that's what we're in right now.
I don't know. I feel like
It's pretty doomy.
if you're in the Chasm of Doom, you would know it. Like, I feel like something should say Chasm of Doom.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is just a regular chasm.
So we need to go to 200.
One thing I just noticed in chat, Coherent Noise just resubbed, saying, "Let's go. I will keep sending the books if you keep playing them." Signed,
was that-
Artis. And
Oh,
I think
nice.
Artis is the one
That's
I think you sent them.
incredible that you sent us these, by the way.
Yeah.
We gave you a shout out during the subathon one, but a lot of people might not have seen that, and
Yeah.
it just went up on YouTube. So, but they're incredible quality. Like the paper is good, smells good. We have a whole box of them.
Yep.
You just gave us hundreds of hours of content for no work
We'll
of
just
our
go
own.
get the box and show people.
Yeah, we can just go get the box.
I'll
So
be right
Beej
back.
will get the box for you. I'll kill a little time. You got to see how many. There's so many books. We have this book series goes forever. There's like 30 books. They just go forever. So
I don't think all of them are like one continuous.
I think it's the
thing.
same story. Like it's the same world though.
Yeah,
I'm
it's the
pretty
same.
sure.
It's the same world. I
Yeah.
don't think you're following Lone Wolf the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
Look at
gonna
all
be-
these. Look at them all. You want to see? Stack them up, Beej. Yeah, stack them up. Tell them.
And then,
Yep.
and there's these that
Whoa.
came wrapped in special paper for
Oh.
some reason.
I thought that was one big book. I was like,
Holy shit.
It's like, so if anyone's wondering, it's like,
It's like- it's
Your
like-
wow, they were so genuine. Holy shit. Whoa.
that's somebody who just made like Lord of the Rings, but it's a choose-your-own adventure book.
Oh my god, that wow was good.
so if you're wondering like how many of these we have now, this is what we have now.
Yeah, so we get to do all these. Some of these we've already done, I think, but I don't
Yeah,
know
near
if
the
we're-
bottom.
Near the bottom, but we have a huge stack, so you're gonna have to put up with us. Sorry, that's just how it's gonna be, you know.
I'll get them back in there. Oh shit! Oh shit!
So all you hate watchers out there, unlucky, you know. Any hate watchers?
Shout out to my hate watchers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a lot of books, and there's probably more, you know. So
It's true.
always on the lookout for new or old. I mean, I would prefer the Choose Your Own Adventure, but we have like 3 Choose Your Own Adventure books. We got I'm not going to say the name for a thing that we have planned coming up, and they look like they are the proper old dog shit.
Yeah.
It is one of those things that I mean, and folks have brought up that there are some sort of modern choose your own adventure books, or people have kind of rekindled the thing. In fact, I know there's a thing about Terry Pratchett's daughter wrote one.
Really?
A continuation. I think we have it actually.
Ah.
It's the continuation. It's like a new fighting fantasy book, which is cool.
Yeah.
But there is an aspect of, you know, we've talked about this. There's this aspect of like there's something about the old school design, the old school
Not just the art,
style,
but the
and it's so hard, you know, and it's one of those things that it is difficult to do intentionally, right?
Yes.
It's like it has to come from that sincere place,
Yes.
and you know, but be silly, or end up sort of being silly. Whereas if you sort of try to make it jokey, then
Yeah.
maybe it doesn't work so well.
Yeah, I think it's like because those books came from a sincere place when they were made, and then now by today's standards, you're like, that's so stupid, but that's very funny. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It just only works because we've moved on and our humor has changed, and our humor's so weird now, like millennial humor, or like, you know, like our generation.
oh yeah, Zoomer humor is just completely like it's cracked.
Yeah,
Well-
it's very funny.
And those you know those old wonderful black and white drawings.
Yes, the old art is just, you can't, you won't get anything like that these days, you know? Not to sound like an old man, but it's just like, that's the one part where I'm like, I love that the most about these books, is like that old black and white art. Just, it speaks to me.
I was very disappointed in the re-release of the Fighting Fantasy books that replaced a bunch of the art with sort of more kind of rendered stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
That that was less interesting.
I mean, there's been art in here that's like more modernized. There was the picture from the last book that was like the one scene where we came across the worm that came out of the crystals or whatever.
yeah.
And there was like a rendered, like it was really well done, but it just didn't have that same charm of
Right.
like this weird, goofy, stupid looking bug.
That would
Just
have like really thick shadows. and-
yeah.
yeah.
It's like, bro, just give me those thick shadows. All right.
And anyway, let's get back into it.
The trees are alive with bandit patrols, but your quick wits and Kai skills prevent you from being spotted by any of them. Eventually, you come to the edge of the copse, and you find yourself staring out across an expanse of open plain towards the town Ruinon. The sight that lies before you is very disquieting. Much of the mining town has been burnt to the ground. The blackened ruins of what were once shops, cottages, and taverns are now little more than smoldering mounds of charcoal. You are beginning to fear the worst, that Ruinon has been totally destroyed when a gentle breeze clears the haze of wood smoke hanging like a gray curtain over the ruins. Inside the perimeter of the ruined buildings, you can now see that a barricade has been thrown up around a tower of stone. Above the tower, a tattered flag still flies. It brings you renewed hope, for it is the sun flag of Summerland, edged with a band of white braid. It is the cavalry standard of the King's Guard Regiment.
All right.
The sudden crack of a twig makes you freeze. You glance behind to see 3 bandits creeping through the trees towards you. The wide steel tips of their spears glint in the gloom of the thick timberland, and they seem to be coated with a clear, sticky fluid. If you possess the Kai discipline of hunting, or if you have ever visited Gorn Cove, turn to 45. Did we ever go to Gorn Cove? I don't think so, but
that probably would have been like another book.
Yeah.
God, that sounds familiar.
It sounds. Does this say Goon Cove? You might be terminally online. That might be your problem. That's a you problem.
Isn't the Gorn the thing that William Shatner fights?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
That's
in
a Star
Trek
thing.
yeah.
They're actually the big bad right now in Star Trek: Strange New Worlds.
It's from book 2.
It's the tavern where we got poisoned. So we were there.
We were there, but it doesn't matter. We already have the Kai discipline. But damn,
right.
I wish.
This is to probably let us know that that's.
They've given me one crumble of like stuff we had from before, and it was just a thing to relight my torch, which I kept all these torches, and they never once asked me to like, yeah, you lost a torch.
Shit, you're right.
Yeah, fucking assholes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Also, we're like hiding in shadows, so presumably you don't have to.
You're just holding a torch. He's right there. There he is. You're like, holy shit, he's a dumbass.
Well, what if the way you're standing is like you're standing like one of the things that holds a torch?
You're just holding it like that. Yeah. That's
you rip the sconce off the wall and just stand there instead.
All right, 45.
I hope this is just like
They're just gonna tell me the spears are poisoned.
Yeah, it's like, oh, really? What else would there be?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
You recognize gradium or nadern sap dripping from their spears. It is a deadly and swift-acting poison. You dare not risk engaging in combat with these bandits, for the merest graze from one of their tainted weapons could be fatal. Leaping to your feet, you race away from the trees and run towards Ruinon to continue turn to 307.
I've always loved this kind of shit because it's like when you get given like there's this deadly poison that they smear on their blades, and I'm like, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Because you're not immune from being able to be stabbed or struck or whatever by your own weapon.
Was it most poisoners die to their own devices or whatever?
Yeah.
These are spears at least, so the tip is like farther away from you, I guess.
I do feel like the occupation of the poisoner has really run out of favor in modern times. You know, I don't think there's a lot of poisoners running around.
A lot of 16-year-olds who are taking like their career and life management course, being like, "What do you want to do when you grow up?" It's like, "Well, I'm an ENTJ, so it says you should be a poisoner." Took my Myers-Briggs, and it said,
Myers-Briggs hit your ass with the poisoner. Oh shit, that's funny. Fuck. Yeah, a lot of the poisoning art has kind of fallen off. You know?
Have you considered pharmacy?
Here we go. Yeah, pharmacist judge has got you covered.
It's a good point. Yeah, he got you involved in doing chemotherapy. Right there you go. That's perfect.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a proper poisoner who poisons kings or something. You know what I mean? Like we're talking. I hire my services out when you want to get rid of somebody.
That's right. Yeah,
you know?
Change my name to Worm Tongue.
Yeah, something like that.
I like that. It's not like you're running away before these guys found you, right? Like they're sneaking up on you. They saw you.
Yeah.
So you just you're like, oh shit, and run away. But like they're gonna be like, hey guys, that guy's over there.
Yeah, an assassin. You know, assassins. I mean, there's assassins probably.
Yeah.
I'd be ignorant if I said there's probably assassins on this planet.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But I don't think they're like, you know, brewing poisons and putting them on a fucking mounted needle in their goddamn.
Oh, or that thing where they drip it down the
string when you're sleeping and into your ear or some shit. Yeah. That art's gone, dude. That's Oh my god.
Here we go. This is
307. Look at the art.
If you fought those guys and you take any damage, it's a game over.
Right.
Nice.
So we go to 307.
Yeah. Where's the art, dude?
I don't have any art on 307. Is the art for something else? Oh man.
Wow.
Is it like a dog?
Oh,
That must be for a
must be
different-
for a different thing.
No, it's not. It says 307. Usually they tell you.
Oh, okay.
This
Well,
is
like,
for us.
let's figure out what. Yeah.
I thought it was a rabbit at first. I'm like, damn, that rabbit's jacked. That's a
All right.
Usagi Yojimbo angle, you know? Fuck, that rabbit's big. From all along the forest edge, groups of bandits emerge from the trees, whipped and scolded by their bullying sergeants for allowing you to escape. This spurs you to quicken your pace, and you cover the first 100 yards with ease. Then arrows begin to fall around you. You duck and weave, making yourself a difficult target for the archers, and gradually the falling shafts dwindle in number. You smile at their futile attempts to stop you, but your confidence is soon shaken by a pack of snarling warhounds breaking out of the woods to your right.
Warhound.
They're off the leash and hungry for blood. You are less than 500 yards from Ruinon, but the warhounds are closing in with frightening speed. If you choose to quicken your pace and try to outrun them, turn to 225. If you decide to halt and fight them, turn to 36.
Were we already not running flat out?
No, he's just... no.
Holy
shit, dogs!
I should speed up.
Yeah.
It's like, could you be running faster?
Yeah.
Yes, we could.
Okay. It's like if you were running for your life and you're like, I could be running faster, and you decide like if you have to ask that question,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
It's 80% strength. It's fine. It's fine.
You got to keep something in the tank
I
in
guess,
case
yeah.
the warhounds show up. Yeah,
You
you're
were ducking
pacing
and
yourself.
weaving. 225.
225. Okay.
All right, you're gonna speed up.
Yeah.
Go to super speed.
You try to ignore the pain of your aching legs and the fear that knots your stomach by forcing your concentration on the sun flag, a fluttering symbol of hope in the distance. Your face is streaked with sweat and your lungs feel fit to burst, but you dare not slacken your pace. The thought of warhound fangs closing and tugging on your skin is all you need to drive you onwards. At 400 yards, you can see that the barricade and watchtower are inhabited. But at this distance, the faces you can see are only a line of small dots on the walls. At 300 yards, you run into some gruesome remains where the corpses of bandits lie twisted on the ground, most killed by arrows. Many have lain in the open for weeks. A murder of startled carrion crows arises, shrieking from their feast as you race through the decomposing bodies. I'm surprised we didn't take a minute to talk some shit about carrion crows. That's incredible, the restraint, dude.
Yeah.
We didn't be like these fucking dog shit, ugly body feeders.
Murderous crows,
Yeah.
just-
Loathsome birds. You turn your face away in disgust. Never mind. Fuck, there it is.
Thinking, how could a just and truthful God grant any creature with wings with which to take flight?
Turning your face away in disgust while sprinting
Yeah.
is a
You're
pretty
like,
tough.
right? You're like,
Into a wall.
fuck, that'd be so good. Holy shit. Trip on a dead body and die. Oh, man. Suddenly, a new sound drifts across the plain. It is the sound of cheering. The beleaguered defenders have just spotted you and recognized your green Kai cloak.
That's the guy with the laser beam.
That's the fucking green cloak guy! I do love that everyone recognizes us because we have a green cloak.
Yeah.
Nobody else has a green cloak?
No.
Nobody else.
Would never think to make
Green
one.
is outlawed to anybody but a Kai monk.
Yep.
Now there are only 200 yards to go. You have just passed the ruins of a burnt-out cottage when you feel an agonizing pain tear through your left thigh. An arrow has pierced your leg, and you are pitched forward into the mud and ash.
Oh.
Crouched in the ruined cottage, a bandit sniper sniggers evilly as he raises his bow and takes careful aim at your head. Hold up. Where did this bandit come from?
He's just hiding in that cottage that's burnt out, I guess.
I guess?
Yeah. Are they like?
Like, are these archers chasing after like they were running and they're like, you know?
Yeah, I guess. Like, well, there just must be, because if the defenders are in Ruinon, so there must be people who are like arrayed to kind of beat them back. Yeah. So you're running past guys who are hiding in cottages who are like being held down. That must be what's going on. That guy was just like there and be like, oh, easy target.
I guess he's a camper. Yeah, he's just camping. Dude.
Yeah.
Hey, can we do something with these campers? Are ruining my rank games.
Sorry, could you just give us a quick evil snigger?
Oh yeah. Is that good?
That's good. Yeah,
That's
I
pretty good,
really feel like you just shot a guy in the leg after you.
Thanks. Yeah.
Because
Or somebody with an arrow through the leg walked into my camping spot, and I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, oh
shit, I got
him. Holy shit. Just so excited, just yes.
Yeah, like I've seen many clips of James doing really well at like Valorant and shit. He's like, oh god, I got him.
I got him. Holy shit, he died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually when I play fighting games and I'll do something like, holy fuck, you died? Yeah. It's like, Jesus, what happened? Oh, you're dead. Or halfway through, I'm like, damn, you're dead. Oh, that sucks. Man. GG's got him. Sniggers, blah, 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 raises his bow, shoots you in the head. Okay, now random number table. If you possess camouflage, add 1. I love that camouflage still. He's like, yes. What the? Where did he go? I fucking lost him.
He was wearing like a cloak. What color was it again?
Fuck, I don't remember. And then your boss comes like, Hank, where'd that fucking guy go? Like, I don't know, I just lost him. Stop! You fucker!
You know what this means, Hank? You gotta get out the whip. You know, It's like, yeah, I know.
You know what this means, Hank? Whittling duty. Fuck!
You've cleverly disguised yourself as like 36 carrion crows.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Loathsome creatures. Bottom feeders.
You just start covering yourself with crows.
6.
Oh, okay.
6. Oh, we rolled a 7, so that's the big one. Well, we gotta go to 300. I really want to see what happens when you roll to 0. Let's see if we die here. I want to look and see what happens.
Right.
Want to look at 181?
No, we live. So I want to look at 181 just to see what happens if we roll to 0. Do they kill us?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice. The twang of the sniper's bowstring and the hiss of the arrow, the last sounds you hear in this world. The shaft punctures your skull, killing you instantly. Tragically, your life and your mission ends here. Damn. Why did they have to say, like, punctures your skull? Mm-hmm. That's so metal. Holy shit, dude. It doesn't just hit you. You're not like, you hit in the head with an arrow. It's like, no, that shit punctured your skull.
Yeah.
Missed the brain, though.
Yeah, the last thing you hear is, hey, I got him!
Yeah, holy shit, I got him!
GG!
GG's got him. Got him, GG's. A scream of pain and terror fills the air. The sniper crashes to the ground as the jaws of a warhound clamp tightly around his neck. Damn, why'd the warhounds get him?
Just anything. They go after anything. Yeah, that's
Other
awesome.
hounds are drawn by his ghastly screams, and he is soon ripped to pieces. You look up to see a man running towards you from the barricade. He has a shield in one hand and a longbow in the other. It is Captain Duvall.
Hell yes.
He's alive.
Let's go.
I got your sword. He reaches you, breathless from his run, and draws an arrow from his quiver. The warhounds, having tired of their victim, are in search of fresh sport and are turning their attention to you. Duvall aims and fires, drawing another arrow as soon as his bow is empty. Warhounds tumble and crash to the ground around you, felled by Duvall's deadly shafts. The captain grabs you by the arm and swings you over his shoulder in one swift movement before carrying you back to the barricade. Others run forward to help him, but the bandit archers are now in range, and the soldiers are forced back by a hail of arrows. The red shafts whistle past on all sides. Finally, you reach the barricade, and a wagon is pulled aside to let Duvall enter through the open gap. The captain is close to exhaustion. He staggers, and his guards rush to catch him before he drops you to the ground. Turn to 341.
Oh, just a turn to.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is this the end? No.
No. Can't
There's no
be.
way.
We haven't barely been in a chasm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we just kind of fucking walked through. Mm-hmm. We literally just
Go to this tunnel. Go to this tunnel.
swinging our billy club around. We're just a night watchman. Just, you know? A circle of unshaven faces stare down at you. A soldier cradles your leg while another snaps the shaft that is buried deeply in your thigh. Before you can even cry out in pain, he has drawn the arrow from your leg with one swift tug. You are very lucky, he says, as he bandages a handful of lomspur leaves to your aching limb. The wound is clean and the bleeding is but slight. Mm-hmm. You lose 4 endurance points, but the soldier's quick thinking and skill has saved your leg from infection. With care, the soldiers carry both you and Captain Duvall away into their stone watchtower. To continue, turn to 116. You are very lucky, Outlander. Look at that, there's like the tassel things.
Oh, very nice.
I don't think I've ever used them, but you know, they're nice to have. They make you look smarter.
Yes.
When you have a book with this stuff on, you're just like, damn. When I look at somebody, like, damn, you got tassels on your books. Mm-hmm. Smarter than I am.
You must be a serious reader.
Yeah. What did I say? 116?
116.
Oh, God. I was hoping the king would send out a large search party, said Captain Duvall wryly, now having fully recovered from his exhaustion. I was beginning to tire of this town.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like this man.
Very, very understated.
Yeah.
You rise from your straw bed and offer your thanks to the captain. His brave and timely action saved you from a certain death. 'Tis nothing to compare with you, Lone Wolf. Replies the captain. Your bravery is legend. Your presence here is worth 100 soldiers.
Oh, good. That's good because there aren't going to be 100 soldiers.
I hate to break it to you, but... He asks you about your mission, and you recount the events that have led you to this meeting. The long ride south, the loss of your company, your passage through the Macon mines, and your encounters with the bandits. Yes, the bandits. Baraka's fighters. Baraka?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Retorts Duvall, his gruff voice conveying his contempt for them and their leader. Yeah, it's a real gruff voice. It seems we have both suffered at his hand. A month ago, he and his Vasagonian renegades ambushed my troop on the Ruinen Pike. We were sorely outnumbered, and the fight was bitter. But we broke free from their deadly grip and escaped here to Ruinon. We have been beleaguered ever since, unable to do much else except pray for help to arrive from Homeguard. We have weapons and courage enough to resist them, but we have barely enough food and water left to survive another week.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You asked Duvall what has become of the people of Ruinon. Most are now slaves. Baraka has taken the mines, and he uses the Ruinese as forced labor. Other than yourself, there is only one other who has escaped from the mines and survived the warhounds and the bandit snipers. This man is Baron Orin Varland. Come, I shall take you to him. Duvall leads you to the topmost chamber of the watchtower and pushes open an iron-shod door. The sight which meets your eyes fills your heart with sorrow and pity. Continue. Turn to 318.
Man's missing his head.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like
It's just dead.
he waves at you, but he doesn't have a head. It's like
Carrion crows.
Weird.
Loathsome birds! These fuckers!
No, he has the head of a carrion crow. You've been talking shit about his birds the whole time. He's like, those are my cousins.
Orin Vanelund is the 15th Baron of Ruinon, a noble warrior of royal lineage and 5th in succession to the throne of Summerland. This once proud and chivalrous warlord now lies upon the cold stone floor of the chamber, red-eyed and whimpering like a frightened dog. He has lost everything, says Duvall quietly. Baraka has destroyed his castle, his land, his town, and his family. His sons are dead, and his only daughter, Madeline, has been taken captive by Baraka himself. I fear the ordeal has broken his mind. Mm-hmm. The Baron's daughter shares the same name as the royal cousin, Madeline. You first met the Crown Princess when you fled to Homeguard to warn the king of the destruction of the Kai Monastery 4 years ago.
Did we?
Did we?
God, I don't remember.
I don't remember any.
So what was that?
Princess?
Madeline.
Madeline, the princess?
Maybe that was part of the new. There is that extra bit that they added at the beginning.
Oh, in the expanded book, they also
version.
call the King's daughter Manolin.
Oh.
The name is common or taken in tribute. Interesting. Okay, thank you, Beowulf.
The pathetic man raises his tear-stained face and with feeble voice mutters a curious rhyme over and over again. When a fair royal maid on the altar dies, the dead of Mockingjord shall rise. If you possess the scroll, turn to 279.
We sure do.
We sure
I
do.
mean, we have a scroll.
We have a scroll. May not be the scroll.
Also, do you have this picture?
Yeah.
I don't quite know what this is depicting.
That's that's Ruinon.
Yeah, I guess, but it's like, who's this? Did it say anything about a guy tied up to a stake?
Maybe
No.
it's one of the sons.
Might be. It's just a guy. A guy. Got shot with some arrows, got captured by bandits. Get fucking smoked. I don't know.
The crows tied him up.
This is our captive. Caca. We will ransom him off. Caca, caca, caca. All right, 279. 279er. As you unfurl the scroll and begin to read its ominous contents, the Baron struggles to his feet. Word for word, he echoes the prophetic verse. When the full moon shines o'er the temple deep, a sacrifice will stir from sleep the legions of a long-forgotten lord. When a fair royal maid on the altar dies, the dead of Mocking Gorge shall rise to claim their long-awaited reward. You must save her, Lone Wolf. You must prevent the sacrifice. The Baron's voice is choked with emotion. Save who? Questions Captain Duvall as he tries to calm the distressed Baron. My daughter, Madeline. Baraka has found the dagger of Vashna. He plans to sacrifice my daughter upon the turn Eastern European. He plans to sacrifice my daughter on the altar of Macon to release the undead of Mocking Gorge.
Yep.
The Baron explains that during the age of the Black Moon, King Ulnar I of Summerland killed the mightiest of all the Dark Lords, Vashna, with the divine summer sword, the Sword of the Sun. Vashna's remains and the bodies of all his soldiers were hurled into the bottomless abyss of Mocking Gorge. He plans to lead the dead to victory, first to conquer Summerland and then all the last lands, he says despairingly. You stare at the Baron in stunned silence. If Baraka completes the sacrifice, all is lost. What mortal army can stand against a legion of the dead? Captain Duvall ushers you from the chamber and closes the door. I fear he was insane, but your scroll confirms my worst nightmare. He speaks the truth. As the dreadful significance of the verse begins to sink in, your thoughts are broken by the shrill blast of a war horn. Captain Duvall strides over to an arrow slit and peers out across the plain. As he turns to speak, you notice that his face is ashen gray. The bandits, they're launching an attack. If you possess Captain Duvall's sword, turn to 327. If you do not possess it, turn to 289. Man, we got everything.
Yeah, we set ourselves up.
327. Give him his sword.
It's like, what? No, I don't know whose sword this is. It's got my name on it.
It's got my name on it. It's right there. Shut up, thief.
Is that how you spell Duvall?
Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah. That is, yeah. Oh, fuck. That's how you spell it? You draw the sword and offer it to the captain. A look of surprise and delight crosses his face as he examines the blade. I never expected to see my trusty steel again. It is surely a good omen for the battle ahead. Thanking you, the captain sheathes his sword in its scabbard, which, until now, has hung empty from his belt. Remember to erase the sword from your action chart. Continue, turn to 289.
Hell yeah.
He didn't get like another sword?
No, because the sword meant so much to him, Paul. You never forget your first sword. Dan, that's some art. Do you have that art, Paul?
Oh,
That's so
wow.
good, why is there an explosion in the air? Did we
guess
just
we'll
blow
have
up the
to-
Death Star? What happened?
We'll have to read to find out.
We're fucking delaying on Endor while Luke's up there fucking trying to kill the Death Star, dude. What's going on here? Yeah, woo-hoo. I do love that once the Death Star blows up, all stormtroopers are like, fuck. Yeah, we're done. We're done, dude.
And it's like, yeah, anybody got a lift home?
Yeah, can we leave? Look, I just signed up. It was good pay, okay? Can you blame me?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You follow Captain Duvall as he hurries down the broad watchtower steps and out to the barricade. A rolling sound, like distant thunder, fills the air. Cavalry are pouring onto the plain from all sides, grouping up into battalions in preparation for the advance. Columns of foot soldiers in bright scarlet armor march through their ranks, herding a frightened wall of people before them. They're ruinees!
You have definitely taken a little bit of the tension out of this.
A little bit. Okay.
"They're Ruinese!" cries Duval, his hand shielding the light from his eyes. "That cur Baraka, he's using them as a shield." All around you, the captain's soldiers have drawn their arrows and are waiting his signal to fire, but it is an order he dare not give. Suddenly, a hidden catapult hurls a massive black rock through the air. It arcs.
A hidden catapult. How the fuck? How do
Yeah.
you mean a hidden catapult?
Just hiding behind this tree, I guess. What?
What the fuck? What the?
Where'd that come from?
Was that ours?
Yeah. It arcs and tumbles straight towards the barricade. You stare in horror as it bursts into flame and disintegrates, showering a rain of blazing oil on everyone beneath. The soldiers cannot evade the deluge, and many are badly burnt before the flames are smothered. A battle cry resounds from the enemy ranks. It is a signal to attack. The Ruinese are roughly pushed aside and trampled by the onrush of Scarlet Warriors who are now racing towards the barricade. The blazing oil has scattered Duval's troops, and the barricade is poorly defended. You hear Duval shout your name. Lone Wolf! His cloak and tunic are ablaze, and he is screaming for your help. Holy
Wow.
Help! I'm burning! Help me!
Fucking. I'm sorry. I can't take you seriously, brother. I'm gonna start laughing.
Help! If you have reached the Kai rank of Journeyman Warman, i.e. you possess 8 Kai disciplines, turn to 255. If you wish to help the captain, turn to 5. If you decide to rally the defenders before the enemy reaches the barricade, turn to 86.
Well, I happen to be a journeyman. I'm dying, Squirtle.
Like, I have 8 Kai abilities. Oh.
Oh, great. Are any of them water? No. Actually, there's water inside you. Technically. Yeah, 255. All right. None of them are water.
You must rally the defenders or all... Is that what I said? 255?
Yes, 255, yep.
You must rally the defenders or all is lost. You order 2 soldiers to help the captain, and then you leap up onto the side of an overturned wagon in order to get a clearer view of the enemy advance. They have already reached the ruined perimeter of Ruinon, and they are now creeping forward under the cover of broken cottage walls. You shout orders to Duval's soldiers to defend the barricade, but the enemy is less than 100 yards from the wall. You are afraid it might already be too late to repel their attack.
To continue, turn to 186.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a...
Okay.
186.
The Vasagonian bandits break cover and charge. Coolly, you give the order to fire. A cloud of arrows sweeps down upon the armor-clad men, and the hardened tips penetrate their scarlet plate.
Okay.
Okay.
Hot.
Yeah. The first wave of assailants tumbles and falls, and the second wave falters. Another volley forces them to retreat to the ruins to recognize themselves.
You know what I think? I think about charging a line where there's arrows coming down on your fucking head. Fuck that, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's...
what are we doing here?
Also, when are you gonna pull out the laser sword?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would be a good time.
That
Like,
would be
seems
a
like it would be a
great
great time to use. Like I thought that's what the level check was.
No, it just
Yeah.
means you're just really good at yelling at people, Paul. That's all it means.
Here and there, some bandit warriors have survived the hail of death and reached the barricade. Most are slain as they try to enter, but a small and determined section of their boldest fighters have broken through close to where you stand. Suddenly, a thick-bodied warrior leaps onto the wagon and attacks you. You can evade combat at any time by jumping from the wagon, turn to 66. If you win the fight, turn to 243.
I guess we just keep fighting, and then I really don't want to roll a bunch of combat.
Do you want to...
Shortcut it?
We could fade this, so we could just be like, I mean, because run away, that's one thing, but
Yeah.
we want to just straight up win it. He has oily hair. Maybe he gets hit by one of the burning oil things and his hair lights on fire.
Sick. No, he jumps. Actually, the wagon is full of hay, and he's fucking allergic.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just starts sneezing.
Yeah,
and
he starts sneezing. No one knows what allergies are yet. So he's
Yeah.
like, whoa, witchcraft! And then he gets stabbed in the face. And then all the rest of the soldiers are like, oh, they've got a witch! And then none of them want to fight me afterwards.
That sounds good. Yeah, I like
nobody
that.
has any fucking idea what allergies are. So it's just whatever, dude. We're breaking morale.
I'm not gonna understand why I just wrote no one knows what allergies are.
Yeah, that's
But
cool.
that's what
That's funny
happens.
because like 3 years from now we'll be like, hey, remember when we did Lone Wolf? You want to look at the notes? Or like, the fuck? Nobody
did
knows.
that
what-
mean?
I'm like, oh yeah, that was when the guy jumped on the wagon. Yeah.
All right, 243. If it keeps making me fight.
Oh my god, Invitare. It's the Kai discipline of 6 sneeze.
Yeah, nice. Fucking. If I could wave my hand, like actually my superpowers, I just wave my hand and anybody sneezes.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
make people sneeze.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
you, sneeze.
That should happen more in like movies when there's like fights between like the good guy and the bad guys that somebody then just starts sneezing uncontrollably.
Yeah,
and they can't
could die.
fight.
Yeah, that's why they die.
Yeah.
We don't have enough of that. Just random happenstance.
I
You
think
just make me sit 3 hours through a fantasy epic, and then finally the hero faces off against the bad guy, and then the bad guy fucking sneezes at the wrong time and gets stabbed. That's funny as hell.
Because it turns out that the hero has like cat fur.
Yeah.
Like,
Fucking they follow. They do a zoom into the one fucking hair just traveling through the like, and then it goes, whoop, and he's
and then right in the face.
prison stab him. God, that's good. I should write a movie.
I believe that's a strategy that I've actually seen employed in D&D, like against the rival wizard,
Yeah.
like power word sneeze.
Oh, that's
You
good.
just make keep making the other wizard sneeze while
they
they're
can't
trying
cast spells,
while they're
yeah.
trying to cast spells.
That's
yeah.
good.
That'd be a pain in my ass, dude. Infinite sneezes.
Oh.
For the next sneeze, or you will only sneeze. I'm like, kill me. Kill me now.
I won't be able to deal.
Yeah.
Oh shit, how am I gonna eat?
243. Duval runs past the wagon, leading a dozen of his best swordsmen in a bold countercharge, which drives the enemy all the way back to the barricade. None escape alive. Those who survive Duval's swordsmen are soon cut down on the plain by his archers as they run headlong towards the ruins. I only had to kill one person in the complete turn the tide.
Yeah.
I was worried Duval was toast there. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're okay.
It's fine.
The summer-lending shout of victory has barely died away before you are faced by a new and sinister threat. To continue, turn to 124.
All right.
Okay, fine. There's an illusion overleaf too, by the way.
Ooh.
Oh, my man's peeking. No one can get me behind my impenetrable fortress.
Look,
Just
I-
get shot in the eye. Ah, fuck.
I stole a door.
Yeah, why did I put that hole there?
Nobody sees the wizard. No way, no how.
Look, what are these arrows doing in the door? None of your business.
A mantlet, a large shield on wheels, is being pushed slowly across the body-strewn battleground towards the barricade. Arrow shafts soon bristle from its thick wooden planks as Duval's soldiers fire their bows time and time again in an attempt to hit the shielded foe. Suddenly, a robed figure darts from behind the mantlet and levels a black staff at the barricade. He is cut down by an arrow, but not before he lets loose from his staff a guttering ball of flame. It cartwheels across the plain and explodes with a tremendous roar,
Sick.
hurling the bodies of defenders and the shattered remnants of the barricade high into the air. Through the cloud of dust and falling debris, you can see a line of enemy cavalry charging across the plain. They wear tall, plumed helmets of polished steel and breastplates of deepest crimson. In the wake of the fireball, they pour through the breach in the barricade and attack the stunned defenders. They are a merciless foe who give and expect no quarter. Your attention is caught by the sound of pounding hooves fast approaching from your right. You turn and see an enemy horseman spurring his horse straight towards you, with his battle lance leveled at your chest. If you choose to stand and fight this charging horseman, turn to 333. If you decide to run back to the watchtower, turn to 107. I'll stand and fight. It'll be
Alright.
fine. 333. The horseman is charging at you very swiftly. You will only be able to fight for one round of combat before the momentum of his attack carries him past you. If you lose more endurance points than your enemy in this one round of combat, turn to 209. If your enemy loses more endurance points in combat from this round of combat, turn to 220. If you both lose exactly the same number of endurance points in this round of combat, turn to...
Okay, this time I'll roll. This is cool.
Yeah, okay.
This is a roll. So,
You remember what the process is?
yeah. Basically, all I do is they have a combat skill of 20, and I have a combat skill of 18 plus 2.
Because you're
20, I think.
Your sword is super powerful, right?
I don't know if the sword gives me any combat bonuses.
It gives you a +8 if you are. Is it only if you're trained in short sword, or do you just get like a +6 if you're not trained in short sword?
Oh, we have +2 from the helmet and +8 from the sword. Oh, okay, sick. Okay, well we have a combat skill of 28.
Okay.
So, we are +8 over top of them. So then we roll a dice and then we pick, one of these numbers.
Yeah.
You can't really see it, but there's a bunch of things. So
Alrighty.
I just go like this. Ooh.
That was
Four?
a 4, yeah.
4 might be good. 4 is actually, it might be, we have such a huge difference. So it's like, you roll a 4 and they lose 10 health and we lose 2, basically. That's it. That's combat.
All right.
So it's like, depends on your combat skill differential. And then you roll and you look on the thing. And as you get higher, like if you have higher than +10 and you roll, or even like if you have +10 or higher and you roll like a 9, you just kill them.
Jesus.
Like that's it. The combat ends.
I kind of, I mean, not that we're doing it, but I kind of dig this. Like instead of the fighting fantasy, for every sort of round of combat, you had to do about 3 rolls.
Yeah.
This seems much more,
much better.
much more efficient.
I actually, it's too bad that dying restarts your game. Mm-hmm. So it's like, there's no point in rolling this combat because if I lose, then we're rewinding it anyway. So that's why I just do they have a nut allergy and they die. I don't know, man. It's just like God pulls apart the heavens, points his gun, blows the knight's brains out, gives you a thumbs up, actually throws the gun to you, says, use this for later. And thanks, God. It's just like.
But I like this, and it's like you get 1 round of combat, and as long as you don't die, it's like.
Well, they just check the health differential, which is cool because it's like a knight charging at you on a horse, and it makes sense. So.
Yeah.
Is this you doing? But yeah. So you do one of those like sidestep, hit the horse as it goes by moves.
Poor horse too. If you lose, if the enemy loses more endurance, so we're going to 220.
All right, 220.
Yeah. 220. Your blow has unhorsed the bandit. He falls to the ground heavily, shattering his lance beneath him. He staggers to his feet and raises the hinged eye shield of his helm. He stares at you and smiles wickedly, exposing a jagged line of blackened teeth. He spits his battle cry and runs towards you, unsheathing a broadsword as he closes in. If you choose to fight the warrior, turn to 90. If you decide to evade his attack, turn to 163. I'll fight him. 90.
He don't. He expected he would win this. He don't know we have the summer sword. Mad.
You're in combat with a Vasagonian horseman who is now unhorsed and fighting on foot. You cannot evade this warrior. You must fight this him to the death. Well, they have a combat skill of 17. We have a combat skill of 28.
Look,
that's true.
He's not. He's a Vasagonian, just a man.
Just a guy.
Yeah. He's not a horseman if he doesn't have a horse.
That's right. Bandit man.
Yeah. I've downgraded you from horseman to man.
He's been you unhorsed him.
Yeah.
You dehorsed him.
Skill 17, this thing is gonna get smoked. Yeah, I think if you're charging at somebody, they pull out a fucking glowing laser sword, and I'm like, oh fuck. Yeah. And then I have the fucking balls to get my horse chopped down, and then I get up and I'm like, fuck you, you deserve to get. I point the sword at him and go, what the fuck? And I tap him on the chest and he explodes into light. I actually remove his particles from existence. He stops existing as matter on planet Earth. It's like Dr. Manhattan. I touch Rorschach and he goes, bah! And he just explodes. But hey, shout outs to that guy. Fucking real, go
Huge
getter.
stones.
That's the kind of guy you want in your army.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just like, I'm still mad that I haven't killed you yet.
Yeah. People actually forget he ever existed. His whole family is like, I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
They have the pictures of him, the photos in the medieval house.
He just wipes out like Marty McFly.
He just wipes out, dude.
Yeah. Back to the Future style, just fades out.
Yeah. All right, we serve him oblivion. That sounds great.
249. Yeah, I just don't see why we would ever not do that. Why don't we just shoot everybody with our giant fucking laser? Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's cool art.
That's very serious.
You have spotted the leader of the bandit cavalry. That's the leader.
Wow.
I'm really questioning whether these guys are quote unquote bandits.
Yeah, that's not bandit attire.
They've got like a full regiments of guys in like matching armor with like plumes.
Yeah.
And ranks.
Yeah, those aren't bandits.
Yeah. Bandits aren't organized like this. They're
No.
usually just like,
A team of dudes and
give
then
me your
one
fucking
guy.
pouch of gold. You know?
There's one guy who's like stronger than everybody else. He's like, he's the leader. You know?
He's taller.
Yeah.
I'd be such a good bandit leader. Fuck, I'm so tall, dude.
Yeah. Yeah,
I just need to go back to like the fucking 800s and just be like, hello! And they're like, holy fuck!
It's Adam the Giant!
No.
Lo, we cannot stand against this many advances.
Yeah.
No, we'd call you Little Adam.
Yeah.
Ironically.
Oh, you gotta talk to little Adam. And then I get out of my chair. Holy shit!
Oh, God.
I definitely would be a freak back in like the 600s or 700s. Not only because I have all my teeth, but also because I'm just very tall
Right.
and like not completely covered in pox and sores or something. you know?
Yeah. They would look upon your tattoos and marvel.
They might fucking cage me up actually.
Oh, yeah.
If they saw the tattoos, that's new, right? I mean,
No,
there might be
tattoos
some.
have been around for a long
Tattoos
time.
have been around, but not like this.
Not like that.
Not
this.
fancy tattoos. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got goddamn prison tattoos.
Yeah.
You know. Dude, I wouldn't be a hero. You know, I guarantee. Like, I'm not the person you put in when the shot clock's getting down to like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, but I am the person you put in when you want a bunch of people that are much less determined and not as confident as me to be put in line for criminal activity. I would make a really good bandit lord. Okay?
I picture you sitting there with like with like your people about you and being like, I didn't want to fucking kill all those people, dude. Like they just keep doing that and they bring me their stuff and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they just follow me because I'm taller.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? I don't have any university schooling. Like, what
Yeah.
am I gonna do in this world? Streaming's not a thing. I got no job. Like, I'm not good for much of anything. So if I can't be a streamer, bandit lord it is.
Yeah. Definitely not poisoner.
No. Are you kidding me? I'd be like, you know what I would do? I'd be oh fuck. That's it. I know exactly what would happen. I would hit the needle by accident, but fuck. Oh.
Well,
I feel like that's as like a junior poisoner, that's like the first lesson.
Yeah. Do not, under any circumstances, lick your finger.
I do like Pharmacist Jed saying, you know about soap. That's a huge one up. Do you think you can make soap?
Oh shit. I don't know how to make soap.
Okay.
Fuck. My phone still work? Can
How do
the
I make
internet?
soap?
Fucking. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's I think ash and lye.
Lye,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd probably end up boiling somebody in some lye by accident or something. As a bandit lord, I'd teach them about removing bodies.
Oh, that's good.
You know,
It's like,
we just boil them in lye, and then we throw the bones in the ocean because nobody can go in the ocean.
Yeah.
Or wait a minute, let's just throw the whole body in the ocean.
You could tell them too. It's like, oh my god, you just handled a dead body. Like, wash your hands before you eat.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Did you wipe
wash.
your ass? Wipe my ass.
Yeah. Try to get the germ theory of disease out there a little earlier.
Yeah. Wipe my ass. Yeah, dude.
We follow Adam the Tall, except that he's got this weird belief that there's all these mystical tiny creatures that kill you. Like,
Bizarre. He sees spirits. That's why we follow him. You know? All right.
yeah, back to the game.
You run half crouched to the barricade and prize a bow from the hand of a dead soldier. You have spotted the leader of the bandit cavalry. He is a tall, dark-skinned warrior with a thin, chiseled nose. He is rallying his horsemen at the foot of the stone watchtower. You know you must kill him before he can regroup his troops, or Duval and his hard-pressed soldiers will be ridden down and mercilessly slaughtered. You notch an arrow, and draw back the bowstring. The straining cord bites sharply into your fingers as carefully you take aim. Pick a number on the random number table.
All right.
If you have the Kai discipline of weapon skill, any weapon, add 2 to the number you have picked. Yes.
So if I'm good with maces, I'm just really good at shooting this bow.
Because they are the same weapon.
I put a mace in the bow. You imagine just flies.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Like, oh.
I mean, Green Arrow had like some of those probably.
Yeah.
He
Like
had-
a big
he had-
punching, like a big boxing glove.
Yeah, he had
on
those
the end.
boxing glove arrows, right? Yeah.
That's what I would introduce. I would be like, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put boxing gloves on the end of all of our arrows because it's very funny. Like, I don't understand why that's funny. Trust me, when they read this in history books, like we're aiming for the long game.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
in 1,000 years, people are like they put punching gloves, put gloves on the end of their arrows. They're fucking weirdos.
What's boxing?
All right, so we have to roll dice, and we can't get a 3 or lower, I would assume. Or probably we need an 8 or higher.
Well, you get to add 2 anyway,
Yeah.
so...
So a 6 or higher
I mean, yeah.
is what we probably need to like instantly kill the bandit lord.
That sounds about right, I'd say.
I know where a 6 is. It's right here.
Nope.
Fuck, it's 2. We got a 4. 323.
At least it wasn't the lowest of them all.
Okay, it keeps going. Jeez, I saw the thing end.
You release the arrow, and it whistles through the air to bury itself deeply in the mail-clad shoulder of the bandit leader. You hear a scream of pain ring out above the din of battle, but even though he is badly wounded, he still attempts to rally his soldiers. You stoop to take another arrow, but to your horror, the dead soldier's quiver is empty. Looking up, you see 2 dismounted Vasagonian horsemen clambering across the barricade towards you. You throw down your bow and run to a large water cask that is being defended by a stout summer-lending sergeant. The ground around the cask is carpeted thickly with the enemy dead.
Once again, just bringing this up. Laser sword.
Yep.
We
Nope.
no wholesale destruction today, my friends. We're gonna win this war the honest way. Said nobody ever. Like, we got nukes. Can we just shoot them?
No.
Bro.
Hearts and minds.
Shoot the leader, you command, pointing towards the enemy officer. The sergeant turns, aims, and fires a bow with one swift and fluid movement. The arrow arcs through the battle smoke and pierces the officer's shiny breastplate. Slowly, his cruel eyes flicker and close as he slips from the saddle with the shaft lodged deep in his heart.
We didn't even fucking make the killing. Okay, I missed you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, hey,
I told
maybe Sergeant, you could take some initiative. If you've got a shot on the leader of the bad guys, take the shot.
That's a good point, actually. Some people need direction.
Yeah.
You know? He's never going to amount to anything. Turn to 148. And shoutouts to the Kai monk for telling that guy to shoot the leader. Ooh, pretty dope, my dude.
Glory to the Kai Lords.
Yeah, what the fuck? Sarge is just sitting there.
Yeah, no one will ever know the name of the one who really shot the Kai Lord or shot the leader, but it was the Kai Lord who came up with the idea of doing that.
And what a good idea.
To me! Oh, wait, sorry. To me! Captain Duvall's voice booms out above the battle noise. Rally to me, Summerlanding!
You're doing a great job
Thanks.
here. Like, yeah.
Thank you.
It really cuts through the battle noise.
It's just way higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My portfolio expands, Beej. One day, my voice acting jobs will just start rolling in, dude. They're like, do we need an vaguely Eastern European boy? You got any? Well, I need this character to sound like Strong Bad, but I don't want to pay for Strong Bad.
That's right. Exactly.
Can we find somebody else? Like, yeah, there's this guy up in Canada.
Yeah, you can do Strong Bad for free.
Strong
Yeah.
Bad for free. Like, he just wants to be in your video game. Fuck.
The brave captain draws about him a shielded wedge of soldiers and charges into the flank of the horsemen. They reel and buckle as the shield wedge hews its way through their company. A Vasagonian herald, his crimson armor torn and his face face flecked with blood, breaks free from the battle and sounds the retreat. You watch as the surviving bandits spur their mounts to the gallop, desperate now to escape through the ragged hole in the barricade. Gripped by panic and fatigue, they ride through their own foot soldiers who are advancing to support them. The infantry falter under this unexpected onslaught, and quickly their ranks collapse as the cavalry ride them down.
So the cavalry got in front of the foot
Which is okay, yeah.
for the bad guys. And then the bad guys were like, oh fuck, we're losing. So the cavalry turns around
and runs over their own
through a funnel and runs through all the footmen.
I guess.
Is that what just happened? This army sounds horribly disorganized, and it's actually quite an embarrassment that they got this far.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Why are the footmen in front of the horse? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
No, you're right, actually, yeah. Huh.
And then why are we just all funneling through this this death hole? There was only one way to go. It's right there.
I guess we go this way, yeah. Huh.
That's
Your flag is a lobster. What can you expect? That's fucking true. I think it's a scorpion, but
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
it might be a lobster.
Yeah.
I bet I love the idea that it's like attack them. They ride under the flag of a lobster. And they're like, it's a scorpion.
Yeah.
What did the lobster folks say? It's a scorpion. It's a cool scorpion.
Oh, like the jacket from Drive.
Yeah.
He's just like me.
Just like that, yeah. I got their leather.
It's like, wait,
I heard if you spend 20 years in the army, you get a leather jacket.
they just continually, get mistaken for the lobster
Oh,
guys.
it's a lobster army. It's not a lobster.
That's it. Okay, we need to come up with a.
Yeah, we gotta change the way this looks. I knew we shouldn't have used AI art.
There is, and you know what? There is. I don't think AI could reproduce what we're looking at
I
here
don't
on the
think
screen.
they
I don't
could
think they would get it right at all.
It would be funny to see, though.
Yeah.
The guy at the bottom is not doing too well.
Oh shit! He's got an arrow through his neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he's not doing too good for long.
Yeah.
You know?
I like that he's busting out of the frame though too.
Yeah, that's a good touch.
Yeah.
I wonder if I don't even have that art in this book. Oh yeah, I do. It's on the previous page.
Okay. Cool.
I gotta see. The guy in the bottom right is very funny. He's like, holy fuck. How did I get here?
Why is my
he's-
helmet so small?
He's so sad.
He's just like, damn, dude, I made some choices. My parents told me that being a bandit was probably a bad idea, and I didn't listen to them because I wanted to swing a sword.
I wasn't
shiny
even supposed to
armor,
come in today.
He's also like, damn, I remember that one time I told the waiter, you too, and they said, enjoy your food. That's that face.
It's like, and then he's like, really? That's going to be my last thought?
What's wrong with
As
me?
the arrow pierces my neck.
All right. Captain Duvall leads his soldiers to the barricade and directs a lethal volley of arrows into the shattered infantry. It is the last straw. They throw down their weapons and flee in panic from the clouds of arrows raining down on them from out the smoke-filled sky. A battle cry, proud and strident, pursues them across the plain. For Summerland! For Summerland! Turn to 137.
Yeah,
Then
that's
we
our
fucking
man.
beat their asses. This is why you never underestimate the monk. I did this. All around the barricade, the enemy are retreating in disorder. Bandit war horns announce the withdrawal.
How do people know that? Does that mean, like, how do we know for sure that was a withdrawal horn?
I mean,
There's probably
You're just putting two and two together?
I guess
it's like
so, yeah.
one toot for go forward, two toots for go back.
Yeah, that's probably it.
That's
Beep,
probably
beep,
it.
beep, beep, beep.
Wait, was that one or two? I don't know. Were they split up? Were they too close together? I don't fucking know. Was that double charge?
Was it?
Shit,
Yeah.
it's double charge. Well, pick up your sword, go back.
Do I have first strike?
Long. Yeah, you have to do like Morse code, like long, stop, dot, 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 dot.
Oh god, there's just long sentences.
Shit, I missed that middle part. What did they say?
All right. And also withdrawal, exhorting their defeated warriors to flee the battlefield. A jubilant Captain Duvall emerges from the war smoke, his eyes shining like bright jewels beneath the rim of his battered helmet. We have triumphed, Lone Wolf. We have vanquished the foe. All around you, the captain's guards are rebuilding the barricade and tending to their wounded comrades. It sorrows you to see Summerlending dead, but you take heart at how few they are beside the enemy losses. The captain ushers you to the watchtower where your wounds are cleaned and dressed with lomspur. The herbs restore 6 endurance points.
All right.
We have beaten this foe, though I fear it is but a temporary reprieve, says the captain, his face now composed and somber. The sacrifice of Baron Vanalin's daughter must be stopped if we are to avoid catastrophe, for our strength will not avail us against any foe fleshly risen from the grave. The words of the verse flood into your mind, and a chill runs down your spine as you realize that what may lie ahead. In 3 days' time, when the moon is full, Baraka will sacrifice the Baron's daughter at the buried temple of Makan, a sacrifice that will unleash the dead of Makengorge. You know you must do everything possible to prevent the sacrifice from taking place. To continue, turn to 12.
Now, for the first time, at least in the one on the screen,
Yeah.
they have finally said the title of the book.
Does your book say the Chasm of Doom?
I think we're only like halfway through this thing.
I think
brother.
we are, right? The sacrifice will unleash the dead of Makengorge, the Chasm of Doom. And it's like, oh, finally we have title. And the opening credits start.
Yeah, I
a
kind of
good-ass
thought that this
scorpion.
might be like a...
Google's version of the
book.
scorpion emoji. Yeah, we're gonna put that one on the flag. I mean, you're not gonna call that a lobster, though.
No,
know,
that's
that's
true.
scorpion.
Yeah.
All right. My throat.
50 miles due south of Ruinon, the ruined city of Makan teeters on the brink of the infamous Makengorge. A cold sweat breaks out upon your brow as you contemplate the difficulty of your mission, for you are separated from your goal by miles of enemy-held territory. There is a small flicker of hope from which you draw some comfort. With the enemy in confusion and retreat, your chances for success will be far higher now than they were before the battle. Before you set off on your perilous mission, Captain Duvall offers you the choice of the following equipment and provisions. If you do not have a backpack, you are outfitted by one.
I love that they keep saying that. If you lost your backpack, here's another one, brother. If you find a backpack, can't have two.
Yep.
It's in the patch notes. Look, man, we took it out a long time ago. Move on. Okay, so we can take enough food for 3 meals.
Okay.
Some rope.
Sure.
Can we take all of them or just...
Yeah, dude, it says offers you a choice of the following equipment. Does
Well,
that
because
mean
we also have to make stuff fit into
You,
our
the
backpack.
choice, not
Yeah.
a choice. The choice. So the choice implies multiples, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I
can
feel,
take I think as much as we want.
Well, I want to take the meals and the rope.
Okay.
I don't think I need anything else because I
Yeah.
have fucking
rope
potions.
is always good.
Yeah.
What is it offering you, though? I'm curious to know if the book's
Oh,
different from what's up there.
Enough food for 3 meals,
Sure.
rope, a potion of lomspur, a sword, and a spear.
Yeah,
Same thing.
Same
Same
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
So enough food for 3 meals. So that puts me back up to 7. And then rope. I already have rope. Never mind. Fuck your rope.
I'm just
Fuck
hungry,
your rope,
dude.
dumbass. I'll take the rope. Just kidding. Fucking throw it.
Just throw it over
away.
your shoulder.
Rope sucks. I got better rope.
It's that thing that you do in video games where you're like, oh, I'll take all that stuff, walk over to the town, walk over to the shop, sell all the stuff.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, it's like, oh, your heirloom, your heirloom sword that you passed down from your father.
Yeah.
Plus 25? Ah, shit, I got a plus 40.
Yeah, it's not
sorry,
actually that
brother.
good,
You're
but
behind
eh,
the times.
you can sell it for a few gold.
Like
Your
10,000
sword might
gold.
be great in your little podunk village, but I've seen the world. There's actually a funny moment. I was playing the Path of Exile 2 has like a campaign.
Yeah.
And at one moment, one of the NPCs like puts you take a boat to like a beach, and he's like, and this is the island of something something. And if you walk away, he's like, hey, like he cuts off his voice lines, and he's like, fine, fuck. It's really funny. He's like, and this is the island of Wakapanu, and he's like, here we're gonna try to. Oh, come on! It's really good. Yeah, impatient, aren't you? Yeah,
It's really good.
It's very good. Yeah. There's another one. One of the character classes, a boss, like you fight him, and at like half health, he just leaves the arena.
Okay.
And the little character goes, he's just allowed to do that? It's like it's so fun. It's like yeah, I guess he's just allowed to leave. It's like that's not fair. Fuck. All right. Okay. Turn to 140.
Sick.
140.
Dusk soon enshrouds the beleaguered outposts of Ruinon. You make use of the cover of the encroaching darkness to cross the body-strewn plain towards the south. An old highway trails off to Makin, but it is choked with Vasagonian warriors. They stand about in sullen groups, tending their wounded and brooding on their defeat.
You.
Well, we got to get our numbers back up, man. Get to it.
All right, top. Yeah, you imagine beating an army's ass, and then that night you look over and they're all just fucking. And you're like,
Just mournfully fucking too. Just crying.
we gotta restock the cupboard, bro.
God damn it. How am I supposed to nut?
Yeah.
This is so...
Post-battle clarity, dude. All right. Oh. Okay. However, even demoralized and dejected, these warriors are still deadly foes. It will be too dangerous to risk passing through their ranks, so you must use the forest to conceal your passage around them. Have we just simply considered maybe putting on one of the bandit uniforms and be like, God damn, I love being a bandit,
Oh,
and
yeah.
just saying that, walking through the...
All those dead guys wearing the uniforms?
Yeah, one of the hundreds of dead bodies that is around.
Yeah.
I would even I was like, I need you to fucking stab me somewhere so it looks like I'm cut, and then I would just like, my fucking bandit arm, it hurts.
Oh, just like your leg, because you got...
Oh yeah, I got shot. But I mean, it's already bandaged. It wouldn't have to be bandaged. I have to walk out there.
Yeah, it's
you
true.
know, they've already healed it.
That's
so
right.
it would be very suspicious. Where'd it get bandaged? Oh!
Like,
Did it myself?
and they're like, hey, if you're really a bandit, what's your favorite thing to do? Cursing and whipping things? Okay, you passed.
Go ahead.
Give me your best curses. May your house fall under the... No, that's fine.
Fuck, whatever. All right, so if you choose to venture, however, even demoralized, blah, 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 passing through ranks, so you must use the forest to conceal your passage around them. If you choose to venture through the trees to the right, turn to 70. If you pass the trees to the left, turn to 314. I don't know, bro. Let's go
trees.
right. 70. It's closer. That number is closer. Your passage through the trees is lit by the flickering glow of the campfires that line the highway. Bandit warriors huddle around them, drawing warmth and comfort from the guttering flames. They seem to take little interest in their guard duties, and you find it easy to avoid their sporadic patrols. By morning, you have reached the edge of the forest. From the timberline, you stare out across the fields of crops towards a small village that lies at the base of a gentle valley. The fields are separated only by narrow tracks, and these are alive with swarms of buzzing insects. You are walking along one of these tracks when suddenly you spot wildland bandits ahead. They are wandering idly up the track towards you, with their spears slung over their shoulders. If you possess an onyx medallion, turn to 305. We do not. If you have the Kai discipline of camouflage and have reached the Kai rank of guardian or higher, that's us. Yep.
Yeah.
Turn to 49. If you do not have this special item, and if you do not have the required discipline and Kai rank, you must dive into the tall crops and hide.
So 49 it is.
I don't remember any onyx medallions.
No, I don't think we even caught a sniff of anything onyx.
No.
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 I'm assuming that's
I think it came up at one point in like either 2 or 3 though.
Really?
I thought it was like a choice, not to take it, but it was like a thing of, do you have this? It's like, where the hell would we have gotten this?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably book 1. Who knows?
Lifting your feet high, you step into the tall crops, taking care to part them first with your hands. You allow the stalks to close again behind your back before you crouch down and hold your breath. You have completely vanished from sight. Holy shit.
Womp, throw optic camouflage.
And then that's it. Just
Yeah.
You use your special Kai ability to walk into a cornfield.
Yeah. It is as if the stalks have never been disturbed. The bandits amble past barely inches from where you hide, and they are oblivious to your presence. When you are sure they are gone, you emerge from the crops and hurry away.
turn to 204.
I'm picturing you going into him like Homer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just back in.
You bypass a village with orange tau wood cabins and stone walls and climb through the tall fields towards a wooded ridge. Beyond the ridge, you enter thick forest and discover a bubbling freshwater stream. You drink deeply and realize how hungry you are. You must eat a meal here or lose 3.
Is this
We can hunt.
foraging?
Oh, yeah,
this
we
is-
can
Yeah, I
hunt.
think you're in a different place now.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, we got that back a long time ago. So, yeah.
As night falls,
We eat one of the bodies. Fucking loathsome birds. We're just like that. We're a hypocrite. Yeah, we eat the body and we're like, those fucking birds, those carrion feeders.
As night falls, you reach the city of Makin. The gaunt, weed-infested ruins of this shattered city are spread like a vast graveyard and bathed in the eerie light of a near full moon. A sound fills the air like the wailing of lost souls. It is the city of Gorge. It has been nearly 2 days since you last slept, and fatigue begins to overwhelm you. Drawing your Kai cloak close about your shoulders, you settle down to sleep. You will need all your strength for the daunting task that lies ahead. To continue, turn to 142.
Turn to book 5.
That'd be so good. Just ends so abruptly. Fuck. We ran out of space. Turn to book 5. Oh, that's good ass art. Fuck.
Oh, I can't wait.
Scroll down a little bit.
Yes.
Sir, dude. Oh, that's so good. God, I love that. I want that painted on my van.
Very good at drawing very ugly men.
Yeah. Dude, every one of them is just ugly as shit.
Yeah.
It's almost impressive. It's like, how did you make all of them ugly? You know?
It's like I just opened the phone
It's
book.
the guys that like talking to each other. They're like,
I do.
"Hey, buddy, what's up?" And this guy's like, "Why are you talking to me?"
Stop, dude. Stop talking to me. I do like the idea that some artists like hired people. They're like, hey, I need models for fucking old shitty bandits.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then all these people showed up and they're like, you're not old and shitty.
Yeah. I'll go to the retirement home. Just hang out all day.
They found those little dolls with the shrunken apple heads.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah.
Ugh. Bleh.
Use those as. What did I say? 142.
We're on 142. Yeah. Dawn arrives.
Dawn arrives, rain swept and gloom laden. A pall of drizzle hangs over the ghost city, and the gruesome discord of the wailing winds of Gorge makes you feel deeply uneasy. You watch and wait, your Kai cloak drawn close about your shoulders to keep out the unwholesome, damp air. It was here, during the age of the Black Moon, that King Ulnar I of Summerland killed the mightiest of the Dark Lords, Lord Vashna. In mortal combat upon the very brink of the abyss, the Dark Lord was slain by Ulnar's sword, the Summer Sword. It is said that his death cry when he fell will echo throughout the gorge until the day he rises to wreak his vengeance on Summerland and the House of Ulnar. Your stomach tightens when you consider that today could be that very day. For 5 hours you observe and take in every detail of the ruined city. You may wish to note that you have visited the ruins of Makin for future reference.
Oh, okay.
Over and over, the first line of the strange verse keeps repeating itself in your mind. When the full moon shines o'er the temple deep, clearly the temple must be located somewhere underground, but there must be an entrance to it. But where? You study every crack in the broken ground and eliminate all but 2 possibilities. The first is a crypt door guarded by 2 Vasigonian warriors, and the second is a flight of marble steps which descend into the gray earth between 2 columns of fractured stone pillars. If you choose to attempt to enter the subterranean temple by way of the guarded crypt door, turn to 183. If you decide to try and enter via the unguarded marble steps, turn to 270. Well, unguarded marble steps sounds really easy, and there's no way that it's trapped or bad or anything. So
270 it is?
yeah,
Okay.
270 it is, dude. There's no way. I mean, maybe they just forgot,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Definitely you walking down a set of marble steps is not going to make any noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that a group of bandits don't have a communication issue every once in a while? You know? Like a posting mishap?
Yeah.
You think they're that organized?
That's fair.
But I mean, everything we've seen of them so far has been very organized.
Yeah, up until the point that they got their ass kicked. And
Yeah,
everything
then
fell
they got their
apart.
ass, and then they got, for some reason, they were so organized until they put their cavalry before their foot.
Yeah.
And then the cavalry was like, we're retreating, and the
Yeah.
foot were like,
We're in
fucking
the way?
what? The fuck do you mean? Help! The rain and the gloom hide your approach, and you're able to reach the marble stairs unseen. The steps are overgrown with mold and weeds, but a path has been trod through them that leads down into the darkness of a huge underground.
or underground vault. If you possess a torch in your backpack, turn to 29. If you possess a cult fire sphere, turn to 168. Yeah, which we have. So 168. Finally, we're getting rewarded for keeping this random garbage.
Yeah.
Oh, art. That's so good. That's so good, dude. Oh, that's perfect. I'd watch that show.
Just the
It looks like
shadows.
a gothic version of Firebrand.
Yes.
It
Oh,
does
hell
look
yeah.
like a gothic version of Firebrand.
Yeah.
Dude. That's so good.
Maybe he will be a friend.
How many of those games?
Yeah, Paul, I'm sure.
How many of those games did you play?
None of them.
Really?
Yeah, I've never played a single one.
Gargoyle's Quest for the Game Boy is a lot of fun. I
really?
played that, I think, almost to the end, and then I couldn't make any further. But yeah,
I never played any of
rules.
You break open the two halves of your cult fire sphere and hold the flaming hemispheres above your head as you advance deeper into the vault. What the? Yeah, why do we hold? Are we just holding something like this?
Hey, great! Look, fill my hands with stuff.
So I can't do anything.
Yeah.
God, I sure hope I don't have to draw my laser sword at any point. Fucking dumbass. You gasp as you spot a hideous black-skinned creature perched on a rail near the ceiling. Dull, satanic eyes follow your every move, and its mouth opens and closes as if it is shouting silent curses. Suddenly, the demoniac glides down from its perch and attacks. If you possess the summer sword, turn to 34. Why would you not? I guess if you just...
Picked up this book at random.
Yeah, I guess maybe if you picked the book up at... But I guess they do stuff like that all the time. That's why they give the rank stuff. But I mean, if you pick up this book at random, you're just going to be like, fuck it, I'll just pick up the... Yeah, I got the sword.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I? I guess I'm supposed to get it at some point.
Yeah.
Though you might suspect you're supposed to get it in the book and you hadn't gotten it.
Yeah, that's true.
Who knows?
Maybe that's the fucking thing. The creature's body is washed by the shimmering golden light of your sword. A look of terror twists its ghoulish face, and it hurls itself upward to avoid your deadly sword blow. You brace yourself for another onslaught, but it never comes. Your silent attacker is no longer in this chamber. It has escaped into a fissure in the ceiling. Sheathing your divine blade, you prepare to continue on your way. You notice a low portal set in the wall of the vault. It leads to a long and narrow corridor. If you wish to pass through the low portal along the corridor beyond, turn to 235. If you decide to leave the vault and attempt to enter the temple by the way of the guarded crypt door, no. We have the sword, 235. This is the shortcut, dude.
Yeah, I agree.
235.
Whenever it gives you a choice, there should just always be like, or do you want to just like go home?
Yeah. If you wish to tuck your tail
Yeah. If you just are like, screw
and
this,
run,
I'm
close
out.
the book.
Yeah.
Fucking coward. The corridor ends at a flight of steps that descends 100 feet into the earth. At the bottom, a short passage leads to a junction where a tunnel runs from north to south. To the north, you can see a torchlit cavern with what appear to be the observation slits carved into the wall. To the south, a passage leads towards a low balcony. If you possess tracking, turn to 296. If you decide to investigate the torchlit cavern, turn to 177. If you choose to take a look over the low balcony, turn to 100.
That's different than the screen.
Oh, really?
Interesting. Yeah, mine doesn't have a tracking thing.
Oh, well, we have a tracking thing, so I get to do that.
Yeah. 296?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our diligence of playing through every book has led us to the point where none of these checks matter because we always have the ability that counters it. You know? Thanks to your discipline, you established that the Mocking Gorge is located to the south. It may be the best way to find Madeline and prevent her sacrifice. Now return to 235 to make your choice. Wow, they make me go back. That's a first.
Right, so 235. And it's like you should go south.
Yeah.
To the north is the Torchlit Cavern. To the south is the low balcony. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I bet they did it that's different than how they usually do those checks.
Yeah.
I bet that's because this was like that was like an insert, so they didn't want to mess up any of the other numbers, so they just like stuck one in and then you go back.
Yeah. That's actually funny. Yeah. 100. Oh. Scroll down, Paul. Yes.
Oh.
Dude.
Oh, Jesus, you found it!
Yeah.
Paul and I were looking at this earlier,
Yeah.
and when you weren't here, and it's like, look at this art, and I'm like,
So
Adam's gonna
good.
love this when he sees
That's
this.
so fucking good.
Yeah.
Every bit of that picture rules.
That's
man.
going on your van.
Yeah. If my Bandit Lord standard is gonna be that fucking skeleton. Hey, give me your fucking money.
It looks like that banner is itself like a black velvet painting.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, it's so good, man.
Ugh. If I ever wanted to get more tattoos, I would pick some art out of one of these books, and I would probably get some of them. Like that skeleton rules, dude.
The
That's so
skull
good.
and crossbones on his collar, I just noticed.
Oh yeah.
Just to make it totally clear.
Don't forget,
Yeah.
I'm the Death Priest.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm fucking really into skeletons. Everyone knows I'm the skeleton guy. Why didn't anyone inform me that there were skeletons here?
Jesus, Dave, you can't just be the only skeleton guy, all right?
Lots of people can like skeletons.
Yeah.
Oh, but look at my cloak. Look at my standard. Fuck you, Dave.
Prick.
His co-workers,
It's
his
like-
co-necromancers. Fucking Dave's
like,
being
dude-
a prick again today.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it feels like maybe you're like too much. Yeah. Like,
dial it back.
yeah, maybe.
Your whole like fence outside of your fortress is made from bones. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you didn't have to go that far.
The
like,
Lich Lord shows up at you, like, I'm here to check in, but Dave, maybe we gotta cool it a little bit on the.
It's
know.
like we all like skeletons, dude,
Yeah.
but yeah, we've been talking and
We gotta
kind of overdoing it.
pump the brakes a little bit.
An empty feeling grips your stomach as you stare upon the altar and inner sanctum of the subterranean temple.
That was much faster. My only knock, and I know that these books can't last 8 million years.
Yes.
But sometimes it does feel like, hey, you gotta go do this thing. And you walk through a door and you're like, all right, you're in the thing, you know?
I mean, I had that like this does feel like there's like that huge fight, and then it's like, the saving the princess is like, oh right, there's also that bit.
right. Because the huge fight that we had outside of Ruinon is like, oh, that's over. Wait, we have another thing we have to do.
Yeah.
So let's not
Weird pacing.
Let's not belabor it. Let's kind of get you there a little faster. But yeah.
Pacing's is just
It's a
weird.
little bit like in the first book where it was like you do the whole stuff and then you
shoot
actually kill the
fucker with
guy
laser
off.
beam. But
Yeah.
that's funny as
Yeah.
fuck. But I mean, that's just like, I understand that was like, they just kind of did that part because you don't want to write more book. But
yeah.
that shit is funny. It's just like, yeah, if we show up and just shoot this guy with a laser beam, all is restored, you know? Like, there's no combat. You're just like, you pull out the sword and you're like, fuck you and your skeletons. Bang. And he's like, oh, fuck.
Scrunch.
Yeah. Your Kai senses burn as if every nerve in your body is screaming a warning to flee from this evil chamber. Huge braziers of molten metal encircle a black altar upon which lies fair Madeline, the daughter of Baron Vaneland.
Wait, I just put that together. I have
Madeline
Madeline,
Vaneland.
daughter to Vaneland.
Madeline Vaneland. Dude, her name's Madeline Vaneland. That's so I didn't catch on to that either.
Wow.
Jesus.
It's like if your name was like Bert Kurt, you know?
Yeah.
Bertrand Kirk.
Really, Bert Kirk? Really?
Yeah.
What? It's a Bertrand. Say Bertrand.
Bertrand. She seems to be entranced. Her breathing is slow and shallow. Beyond the altar lie two massive doors, a gigantic skull engraved upon their black stone surface.
Of course.
Out of your view, another door opens and a procession of red-cloaked priests enter the temple. Their heads are covered, and they each carry strange amulets of carved black stone. They file past the altar, depositing the amulets in a circle around the young girl's body, and then file out again in total silence. Then you hear the sound of a distant drumbeat. Steadily it grows louder and nearer. The measured steps of steel-shod boots resound in its wake. Baraka is approaching. Turn to 215.
Oh, okay.
Baraka carries the stench of death and decay with him, or about him. He strides into the temple in his steel-shod boots of Gurgaz hide and slams shut the huge stone door with frightening ease. He stands in silence before pushing open the huge black doors engraved with the menacing skulls. Suddenly, A gale-force wind sweeps through the temple, and your ears are filled by a terrible scream. Beyond the open doors, a pier of stone juts into the abyss of Mockingorge. You are staring into the Chasm of Doom. Just said the thing.
Yeah.
Baraka turns away from the windswept pier and walks slowly towards the altar. From a hidden scabbard, he removes a twisted black dagger and holds its stiletto blade to the light. An evil blue flame runs up and down the black steel spike, flickering wildly in the ice-cold winds of Mockingorge. The sacrifice is about to begin.
I have to say, they're not leaving behind any descriptive.
Yeah, that's good.
You know,
I like that. That's a good passage. And it wasn't ruined by "And the Summerlanders." My ass just butchering all their hard work. If you wish to draw your weapon and attack Baraka, turn to 274. Never mind, I can do that right now. If you decide to try and distract his attention from the altar without attacking him, turn to 119. I guess we just try to attack him. I don't think distracting him is going to end any better.
Wait, does that say turn to 296?
I say 274 and 119.
Okay, so 296 here.
Yeah.
You went to 296 already.
Yeah, this is
to go
different
south.
here.
So they moved a few things around.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna turn to
274.
274 in your book. Okay.
Yeah.
You're drawing your weapon to attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bust some ass, you know?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, hang on a second. He's got it differently. This will be interesting. Go ahead, I guess. See what happens.
So mine says Baraka draws a razor-sharp scimitar, holding its mirror-like blade in his other hand. Then he advances towards you with deadly grace. You can sense his warrior prowess and feel his ice-cold nerve. Your fight will be hard, and it will be to the death. If you possess the flask of holy water, turn to 283. If you possess the summer sword, turn to 122. What if I got both?
How do you want to play this?
So I have the 122. I don't have the holy water part though. So
I'll just take. I want to see what the holy water says. But
yeah,
I want to see both anyway.
I'm curious
so.
too.
So what's the holy water do then? Where are we?
283 is
283 for holy water. Okay.
Okay, the holy water. You grasp the flask firmly. Yeah. It looks like a fish too, by the way.
Yeah.
Take careful aim and then hurl it straight and true. Baraka stares open mouthed as the container shatters against the haft of the black steel dagger, and there is a sudden explosion of searing white flame. The heat scorches your face, and you are thrown to the floor by the force of the blast, lose 3 endurance points. With horror, you stare at as Baraka, his arm torn from his body by the searing blast, staggers backwards across the temple. His eyes have been destroyed by the explosion, and now he claws in agony at his sightless eyes with his remaining hand. Fuck me. You blew his eyes up. That's a hilarious sentence. His eyes fucking exploded.
Yeah. Wow.
You watch in silence as he stumbles through the black skull doors, staggers on the pier, and plummets into the Mockingorge. Greedily, he is swallowed by the Chasm of Doom. Oh. Wow. We just threw a fucking grenade at him and he died. Dude, shout outs to those 2 fucking cool-ass priests.
Yeah, the Redeemers really did it for us.
Yeah. The 2 priests from the healing order of the
Yeah. I'm sure they'll be real happy to find out what happened, yeah.
You find them later, like, so what happened?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean what happened? What happened?
Well, we threw it at him and his eyes exploded.
Yeah.
It wasn't holy water, it was an eye-exploding potion.
It's like, you guys didn't tell me that.
Can't tell you everything. There's got to be a little mystery in the world, right? What's the point of living life if there's not a bit of mystery?
Or is this one of those Final Fantasy things where because he's undead, when you do a healing thing on him,
he dies?
Yeah.
I kind of want to see what I'm assuming 350 is the last entrance, so let me see. 1 sec.
You're going to go back to the Summer Sword
Yeah, I want to see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, 350 is the last one, so 122... why do they describe his eyes exploding? That's going to stick with me for at least for a couple weeks,
to make
bro.
it feel like that's why he fell down the pit.
Yeah. 122 says, as you raise your golden sword, the howling wind rises in pitch and intensity. It claws at your mind, filling your head with terrible images of death and horror. Baraka sees you falter and strikes a cruel blow that opens a wound in your cheek. Lose 1 endurance point.
He just slaps you.
Oh, fuck. The sudden sharp pain reawakens you to the presence of your enemy, and so the climactic battle begins. Has a combat skill of 25 and endurance 29. You are being attacked by a very powerful mind blast, the Cry of Mockinggorge itself. Your combat skill is reduced by 4 for the duration of this combat, or only 2 if you possess the Kai discipline of Mind Shield, which I do, but that's fucked.
Yeah.
However, Baraka himself is a warrior who possesses a formidable strength of will. He is further aided by psychic spells of protection and is therefore immune to Mind Blast. And that's it. It's just you have to win.
And then 350, which is the same.
Yeah. 350 is the...
Wow, yeah. So Vial of Holy Water is just the straight up one-shot kill.
I don't think you have... You might not have this art, but there's like a full 2-page art in the back of the book.
Oh, I've got it, but it's like... I've got like a... It's like little...
Yeah.
That's
so
sweet.
Cool. That's a sick ass fucking portrait. I would love that, like framed, you know, like the full thing. God, that's so good. All this art's so good. All right, let's see how this thing ends.
Who's the? Oh.
There is art of a ranger getting dragged down. I guess our rangers could meet a more grisly end than what
shit! Wow.
These grizzlies are getting tentacle grabbed on 343. I guess there was an underwater river we could have come across. Maybe there was the other way we could have gone or something.
We go to 350 though.
Yeah, we're going to 350. Okay. 350. As Baraka dies, the wind suddenly rises in pitch and intensity, filling the temple with a mournful cry of despair. You feel the chill, malevolent spirit of Dark Lord Vashna engulfing you in an icy embrace, but you sense that it is powerless to harm you. The sacrifice has been foiled, and the spirit of Vashna is doomed to lament for a victory that might have been. Lying on the black temple floor is the dagger of Vashna. As you pick it up and tuck it into your belt...
It's ours now,
sick,
bitch.
evil dagger, dude. Holy shit, we got an evil dagger. I'll mark it in the special items list.
I think so, yeah, because it's not even in our backpack. We get to carry it around in our...
of Vashna. Tuck it into your belt. The evil blue flame flickers and dies. As long as you possess this evil blade, Dark Lord Vashna and his legion of dead warriors will remain in prison in the Chasm of Doom. The dreadful powers of the dagger fill your mind with horrific visions. If you decide to carry it in future Lone Wolf adventures, instead of leaving it behind in the safekeeping of your monastery, using it in combat will add 3 points to your combat skill, but reduce your endurance total by 3. That's not actually that bad.
Yeah.
This detrimental effect does not apply to the present adventure and might be lowered once you reach higher levels of Kai training.
What?
You vow never to let it...
The sword is better, though, right?
Yeah, the sword's +8, bro. You vow never to let it fall into the wrong hands as long as you live. You free Madeline from the altar and carry her through the corridors of the temple that lead up to the surface. As you emerge into the moonlit ruins, an astounding sight greets your eyes. Baraka's warriors are running from the ghost city in all directions, closely pursued by an army of cavalrymen. The light of the full moon and the guttering torches that these soldiers carry illuminates the sun crest that bedecks their tunics. Word must have reached Holmgard, for they are the Summerlending army, led by King Ulnar V himself. Your countryfolk praise your courage and daring, their strident cheers drowning the baleful cry of Mockinggorge, for once again you have proved yourself a true hero of Summerland. As you deliver Madeline into the waiting arms of her loving father, his overwhelming joy fills you with a sense of great achievement. Indeed, you are worthy of the title Kai Warrior. You have succeeded in your perilous mission, but the epic saga of Lone Wolf, the last of the Kai, is far from over. A new and deadly challenge awaits you in the distant desert realm of Vasagonia. If you possess the courage of a true Kai, you can face this challenge in the next Lone Wolf adventure, Shadow on the Sand.
Nice.
That was a good book. God, that was a good one. That might be the best one so far, I think.
I really liked
That
it.
was fun and goofy, and we killed our whole party, and then, stumbled our way through a mine, and...
I liked how this, like the first book, especially too. Like the first book was like wandering around and trying to do stuff. We were like going in all sorts of different places. But I really liked the kind of, oh, we're doing this. Oh, it's a trap. Oh, it's, now go through the mines. I
just wanted, this one felt like I was more interacting just people. Mm-hmm. And the other books are just like you're walking in a fucking forest and that's it, dude, or in a mine or in a spooky cemetery or something. And this we went in a mine, but we still saw other people and had to make some choices. But Yeah, that was a good one. All right. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Appreciate it. That's great and fun and cool. Once again, this was book 4 of the Lone Wolf series here on Dice Friends. My name is Adam, and that's Beej. We got Paul on tech.
Hello.
I would be remiss to remind you gently that if you like this stream or anything else that we do here on Loading Ready Run, go over to our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Even like $1 or even $1 a month. $1 a month is, I don't think, too big of an ask.
No.
I don't know how much you get taxed or anything, but
There is that.
there is that. So
maybe a couple bucks.
Maybe a couple bucks might be worth it, but if you like it and you want to do that, that would be great. We also have a store at store.loadingreadyrun.com. It's still kind of getting up and going again, I think, a little bit. But if you want to purchase some merchandise, t-shirts, hoodies, playmats, some other stuff that will be restocked soon. So if you want to do that for us, that's cool. If you're watching on Twitch, Young Prime, Young Follow, this is also a reminder that new subs are cheaper because of
September.
And I also have to shout out Dragon Shield. If you go to Dragon Shield and use the code LRRMTG5, you'll get a 5% discount, and you can get all kinds of stuff like these dice trays, which are very durable and cool. I think there's like DM shields. There's all kinds of stuff you can get, right?
Yeah, there's a DM companion. These are the player companion, and there's like other. Go and have a look at their
Cool.
stuff.
They got like little side. There's like a little side thing and then a big side thing for your dice, and then this is where you can roll them, and you can put your
sheets and stuff.
Inside these like little. I don't know what word I'm looking for.
I guess
folder.
it's just like a clear cover,
Clear cover. So, yeah, go over there and let them know we sent you. It's very important. I know 5% probably doesn't seem like much, but the support's more that matters, I guess, right? So if you're going to buy something anyway, just use our code. You little YouTube rats. Congratulations on making it this far. I really appreciate it. I know that it's a big ask to watch a 3.5-hour video, but you probably watched it in segments. But thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to support us and you're a YouTube viewer, you can become a member to any of our channels, I guess. Like, it doesn't matter which
I think
one.
all of them are available
All of them
now.
the same thing. They're under the umbrella of Loading Ready Run, so you become a member to Loading Ready Run if you want to support us. All right, that was it. We're done. We'll be back once again, maybe in a week or two with the last book. I'm not sure when, but we'll decide. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. All right, gamers. See you later.